about changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself in this coupe. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gonna hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I get the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I.
Yeah, it's Goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, that's Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a long part. That's a long part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this out before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And hey, this is Drunk and Nefarious Takes, man. So you know when that happens, I have teamed up and we have formed our ghetto superpowers together with Landlord from Alabama and my boy Lou Takes. So we gonna bringing y'all the most ratchet, unfiltered, unadulterated Dallas Cowboys content underneath the sun, man. So all the way to the right, we have the devil himself. He was there in the garden tempting Adam and Eve to eat the apple. The one, the only Landlord from Alabama. One of my dearest closest friends, by the way.
How y'all doing, sir? Appreciate it.
And then in the middle, man, we got the young, up-and-coming heavyweight champion of the world, Lou Takes.
Well, I gotta be heavyweight.
Hey, man, you out the mind guru, man.
You can't be featherweight, goddamn. I can't be featherweight either. So hey.
There's nobody on this show that can be a featherweight.
Know your place, goddamn. Know your role. But hold on, though. I got one objection. You know, we ain't fighting no more. We cool now. But at the same time, I can't say you the heavyweight champ when you lost all your battles. But that's a story for the next day. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we gotta talk a little crap, but what's going on with y'all, man?
Just a little bit, man.
Whew, making
DMV,
it, man.
What's up with you, man?
DMV in the building, man. What's happening?
So, man, we got a lot to talk about today, bro. We got a lot. So we got to talk about some of our weaker rooms, man. You know, I know it's cool. Like, George Pickens is going to be like that. They already got great things to say about that man from the first day of minicamp, so we're going to get into that.
Did you see his picture? He looked like he's a walking Black Air Force One, and I love it.
You talking about the close up?
Yeah, like his media day picture. He is not playing with y'all, bro.
You talking about the one where he's standing or the one in the Cowboys?
The one he's standing in the cowboy
in the full uniform. Yeah.
He ain't got no helmet or nothing. He just standing there like, that's that B-Ham
Straight
vibe
dread,
right there,
you know
man.
what I'm
telling you. He on that. Get your mask on, man. We like that.
He said Lou moved up to that division to challenge for the belt. Listen, Lou been doing some things, man. My boy already got the 3,000 subs. So listen, help my boy get the 4. Go ahead and sub up the Lou Takes, man.
Sub up to everybody, man. Like, for real. Don't miss any contact, for real.
Yeah, man. Hey, make sure y'all tap in with all the channels, man. You know what I'm saying? We got some good stuff coming for y'all. Hey, and if y'all support these shows like this more, we'll make it a priority that we do these shows more. So, hey, the success of this show gonna be on y'all shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like
no
this
pressure.
shit, support
No
it.
pressure.
It ain't no pressure at all, though. But you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't support it, we ain't doing this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking, man. But
It's
what's
real
going
though.
on?
And hey, DMV though, this your kind of show, man. We're gonna talk about running backs today. We're gonna talk about running backs. We're gonna talk about cornerbacks. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna even talk about this mandatory mini camp and some of the things that happen. So I ain't gonna stay on that too long. Y'all know to hit the like. Y'all know to hit the share if you care. Hit the cash outs. Everybody cash up is up here. Support your independent content creators. I cuss like a sailor. I'm a cuss a couple people out before the show is over with. If you get on
We
my
know
nerves.
that.
You know, it is what it is. So if you want to support the liquor store and help us keep the lights on, because we ain't gonna really make no money off the ads. Like the ad revenue was already probably yellow.
Hey, it costs to be trill, dog. It costs to keep it trill, man. Somebody's name is Mama Lou Takes. That's your mama?
That's my mom. Yeah.
Man, what's going on, Mama Lou Takes? That's what's up.
Hey, as soon as you said cussing sailor, that's right up her alley. She was
I thought that was a running joke, but y'all was for real.
I'm dead ass.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Me and Mama Lou on the same team. We team
Hey.
werewolf. We don't
Hey.
care, what you got going on. As long as you don't bite the quarterback, we can manage around the full moon, man. We'll find
That's a
you
blessing to have your mama, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Don't take it for granted. That's a blessing. But yeah, man. Somebody said pay Michael. DMV said all this news, but we ain't heard nothing about no running backs. Good Lord.
Let's talk about it.
That boy said we got 4 scat backs. Hey, let's talk about it for real. Come
Let's
on.
talk about it.
That's crazy work.
We're
Crazy
gonna
work.
have to go through the lines. Now listen, Deuce Vaughn is in the picture. You just gotta really squint and see him. Like he's there somewhere. You probably gotta get a magnifying glass. But these are your 4 for real talk. These are your 4 primary candidates to get some carries this year.
Don't do little legs like that, man.
He did it to himself.
Don't do little legs like that,
He
man.
did it to himself.
That man did not choose for his legs to be that size, man. He
But
didn't choose that.
He didn't stop it either.
But I was making a video. I'm making a video right now on this, and I was watching like the clips of on the sideline. Man, him compared to Dak. You think Dak Cam Newton 6'6"?
I'm telling you, bro.
I was like, alien pads.
Believe it or not, that's what made me just be all the way out on Deuce, bro. When I went to training camp and I seen this young man in person, I was like, bro, nah, bro.
You look down at him?
I can't do it, bro.
He
Hell yeah,
wasn't
I'm way
looking
taller
up.
than him.
He
I'm
looked down
way
there.
taller than this man, bro. Like, man, me and Tove about the same height. Like, I'm looking way down. Man, this dude so little. Not only is he short, he was thin with it, too. So I'm like, bro, I don't know what we gonna do with this dude. I don't know if he can make it.
Man. So these are our guys. We got the veterans and Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams at the top. We got the newcomers. The folk. Listen, this is baby love hugger season. Y'all love these new dudes. They ain't never played a snap for y'all ever. But shout out to Jaden Blue and Phil Maffa. Those are the rookies at the bottom. We gonna go person to person, really, man. We gonna start with Jaden Blue, since he's the person that y'all think is Tony Dorsett.
A person of interest.
Y'all think he's Jahmyr Gibbs. Y'all think he's everybody under the sun. So we just gonna talk about Jaden Blue. And I'll start with the production. This is a guy that's never in his life had 150 carries in his career. The most he ever had is 134. Like, you're basing everything you know about this man on a season where he ran the ball 134 times. Right? 730 yards, 5.4 yards a carry, 8 TDs. In the passing game, and I'm going to be very upfront about you. All the stuff I like about Jaden Blue is the stuff he does catching the damn football. Like, me watching him on those wheel routes out the backfield, me watching him as a receiver, me seeing him flex out in the slot. Like, I love all that about Jaden Blue. I just don't really know if I like Jaden Blue, the running back, yet. Jaden Blue be a fire-ass slot receiver. Like, for real, he be a fire slot receiver.
Actually, he played receiver in high school. He was a 7-on-7 player.
Got converted, huh?
Mm-hmm.
See, all right. So that actually explains a lot. So let's look at the scouting report. I got the good and the bad and the ugly. So for Jaden Blue, he said he got top gear. He gets to that top gear in the blink of an eye. Can turn a crease into 6 points with legitimate 4.3 speed that translate to game situations. Right? Listen. Like, there on a scouting report, there's pros and cons. They ain't all bad. Like, if everything was bad, he would be a podcaster. He'd be on here with us talking about football. If everything was bad, he would have his own YouTube channel and we would be frequent guests on there.
Talking about yesteryear.
Yeah. Like, if he couldn't really play football, he'll be doing that, or he'll be one of your son's little league coaches, or he'll be selling insurance somewhere. But he can play some football, right? He's good enough to be in the NFL. We just don't know how good he'll be year one. Shout out to Numbhead Neil with the $4.99 for your mind real quick.
Salute.
He said, what's up, gent? Slapped up 48 Commodes fans before checking in. So, then, listen, this is Numbhead Neil, the slap master, the diabolical backhand maestro. He slaps everybody and their mama, and we are here for that. He is doing the Lord's work every time he slap up the ops, man. So
Legend has it that he got an AI hand now, because he done slapped all the sense out of it. That's crazy. Hey, salute to him on my cash out, man. I appreciate you, Mr. Numbhead Neil.
Salute to Numbhead Neil. He's super real, man.
Hey, man, he done slapped the feeling out his hand. That's crazy.
And, hey, Paul, I'm going to answer your question real quick. He said, who's faster, Turpin or Blue? Turpin had the fastest time in the entire NFL last year, so I'm going to say Turpin.
That's miles per hour.
Yeah, miles per hour. He was moving like a car. Like,
yeah.
This man is a whole vehicle out here.
He was a transformer.
Gonna get pulled over.
So it says, show springy bounce, cut that allows him to flash into adjacent gaps when the design hole isn't there, making him dangerous on zone concepts. We're not going to be running zone over here. Possesses ankle flexion and quick twitch ability to make defenders look silly in space. Can stack multiple cuts without losing momentum. That's some Madden stuff. That's cool. That's nice to have in your arsenal. Natural hands. He a wide receiver. His hands better be good.
Slot.
Yeah, he's a slot, my boy. Demonstrates twitchy footwork to set up defenders in space. Shows the ability to stutter, step, and explode. Exhibited improved patience running between the tackles. Thrives in wide zone schemes where he can use his vision and find cutback lanes. Shows flashes as a pass blocker when locked in. So he got to be in the mode, huh? They made sure to say when locked in. They didn't make.
Yeah, they lying.
They said, hey man.
But that Arkansas game did not show that, boy. Hey.
When he play his best, you know what I'm saying? When everything is right and perfect for him.
When he roll up on the right side of the bed, yeah, he can block today.
Yeah, he ate his Wheaties this morning.
He ate the right amount of Wheaties. I'm talking about to the exact teaspoon.
Not too little, not too much.
It gotta be simple perfection, and then he'll play okay. Like all that gotta go right for him to play decent. That's crazy. We just talking though.
Listen, you ain't lying though. He
but
can't
look,
pass block.
I'll say this. I got a question about him. So I'm gonna ask the panel. Do you think he'll have year one? Do you think he'll have more touchdowns receiving or rushing?
Receiving.
I'm thinking receiving too.
It's easy. It translates easy.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have more yards rushing for sure, cause he gonna have more rush attempts. But I can see, like, bro, listen, we're not saying that this dude is useless. I think what we all saying is he's not the guy that we want to depend on for being our number one running back right now, full time. Is he good in spots? Is he good in spurts? Of course, I think he gonna show out. Like it's gonna be some critical times in the game, or maybe just some times in the game he might strike it up and take one for 50 yards. We're gonna be like, wow, hey, that was amazing. It's gonna happen. So we're not saying that he's not good or he's just useless or it's not a spot for him on his team. We just saying that I'm gonna speak for me. I'll say this. I feel like he's more boom or bust than anything. Like, if he ain't going for 30, 40 yards, he probably get you 1 yard, a negative yard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I see from him in college. Can he get better? Sure, he can get better. So I'm not saying that development stops in the NFL. That's not true. We can still get him better. We got Clayton Adams and stuff like that. They know how to coach up running back, so they might be able to get more out of him. But as of now, all I got to go off of is what I seen him do at Texas. And that's who he was. Boom or bust. So that's why I can't depend on him. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with everything Landlord just said because that's what the film says. That is exactly what the film says. He is a big splash play running back. Lou, what you call them runaway backs?
Yeah, runway. Take off.
Back. So
if he got a runway, he taking off.
Gonna take off.
I like that.
If he blocked up, he gonna take that mug and hit his head on goalpost. You know, you do receiving stuff with him, you get him off the field, he gonna run past everybody, right? But when you ask that man to play in the junk and the muck, to get in between the tackles,
them ugly yards,
the ugly, you gotta grind it out. You gotta be built forward tough to get that 1 inch for the. He ain't like that.
Keep your feet moving and move the pile a little bit.
He ain't like that.
He can't get dirty. He a clean back.
Yeah, some folks have a truck that they take mudding. You know, they take it through the trails. You know, that it's nasty. They
four-wheelers and all that.
They climbing cliffs. Other folks got trucks and they got 40 auto rims on them hoes. Like they got candy paint. They ain't never seen no dirt before.
He gonna cuss everybody out of the mud.
Like, don't look at that truck.
That truck is not for trucking. It's for looking.
Jaden
Highways.
He's the truck on the 4Gs.
Yeah.
He's the truck on the expensive rims with the expensive paint job. Like, he is a very fun player when everything is going right. But we're talking about like 4% of the time. Like, you don't really have a lot of plays where everything is right. Like, you don't have a lot of plays where everything is blocked up perfectly. You don't have a lot of plays where you're just gonna hit your head on the goalpost. He's splash play running back.
You know what what you most excited about him with, like, besides passing out? Receiving out though.
There's nothing else I'm excited about Jaden Blue.
Okay, I'm talking about more of. I probably should have stated it a little different. I'm excited about the screen game with him.
Okay.
I think he gonna cut up in the
passing.
screen game. Yeah, it is. It is. But I meant to be more nuanced with it, like how we could use him. You know what I'm saying?
He can threaten a team horizontally. You know what I'm saying? Like a good
doing
outside.
Texas routes,
Texas routes.
pun intended. Doing Texas right out the backfield. I could see him going crazy like that. I would like to see him flex in the slot sometimes, just to throw a wrinkle in there. If you got him in the game, I want him to be established as a legitimate threat. Put his speed to use. Like I said, flex him out to the. If you see we in man and you see they got a weak linebacker checking them that's slow, hey, flex him out to the slot and expose that guy. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that. So he definitely gonna have some packages for sure.
Yeah, my problem is I'm tired of Cowboy Nation propping these players up, and I already know they're gonna turn on them, and later on in the season. Like y'all, I keep telling people I'm a Texas fan. I've been seeing this man play for 4 years, and I'm telling y'all right now, he was number 4 on the depth chart at the start of the season. If you think I'm lying, boot up NCAA right now and go check.
He's 4th on the depth chart.
We had Baxter ahead of him, Trey. We had some dogs ahead of him,
and Baxter got hurt. He would have been.
And Baxter got hurt, and we still didn't move into no committee thing. That dude was still getting his little bitty carries. He started to go off, I think, versus Arkansas. Then you saw him again versus Clemson. Then you saw him again versus Ohio State. He's very matchup dependent. You know what I'm saying? So. And then he's not a natural runner of the football. I don't know about y'all. The fumble problem really scared me because it's a common theme. That man, when he get in the open field, first of all, he running 4.3. Yay. He in the NFL now. Everybody running 4.3 at some point in their life.
Bruh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's just like I tell them the most important thing as a wide receiver is hands. The most important thing as a running back is ball security.
Hey,
Real
Lou,
talk. I don't give a damn what kind of
He
skill
fumbled
set you
versus
got.
Arkansas.
I don't
did.
care what kind of skill set you got. If you can't hold that football, you will not be on that field.
So, hey, I had to pull this back up because, Lou, you weren't even reading the weaknesses. Alarming ball security issues with 4 fumbles lost on limited touches.
On
Alarming
what?
is crazy.
Wait, no.
Limited touches.
On what?
On limited touches.
That boy fumbled twice in that Clemson game. And y'all, the fumbles happen the exact same way. He'll get in the open field
Chase down.
and he'll be thinking he gone and it be somebody on his blind side coming up with the peanut
Punch. Yeah.
every time. And we finna say that's going away? Nah.
Carries it too loosely when hitting the second level. So we didn't even get to the second part. You right. When he's in the open field, he think he's gone.
He be thinking he gone. He be trying to stun on people, and then here comes somebody else running. Like I'm telling you, I forgot what the fourth one was. 1 versus Arkansas, 2 versus Clemson. I forgot what the other one was. Probably like early in the season.
This one right here concerns me more. Runs with a narrow base and an average contact balance. Doesn't consistently fall forward or break tackles against bigger defenders. That one is very concerning too.
Runway.
You can't do it in the trenches, man. Like between the tackles, trying to get up to that A and that B gap. That's not him. Because listen, bad contact balance means anything's gonna knock you over. You're going to get hit in between the gap. Like listen, even if it's blocked up good, you're gonna take some contact just getting through there.
And Lou, you are O lineman. Why is it so easy to knock him down? Explain to the people. You know why?
Because with his vision, like,
No,
just-
because he's running too damn high.
Oh yeah.
He run too
he
high.
He a receiver running the ball, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
He run too high. Have y'all ever seen CD got a little bend in his run though. But he still run high because he a receiver. Like
Exactly.
it be looking so dangerous when CD run the ball. Like I be like, oh my God. It's like, bro, hurry up and hit the ground, bro.
And he's just light, man. Like he light as a
Yeah.
feather, man. Like
Yeah, so
Not
Man,
even 200 pounds, 196.
when you sitting up there running straight up and down through a A gap or B gap, hey man, you better know how to hold that football. Cause you an easy target at that point. They tell you to get low and stay low as a running back for a reason. You ain't gotta be the biggest guy, but the low man win. That's like one of the cardinal rules to football. Low man win in most of all the situations, bro. You ain't even gotta be the strongest. But if you lower than that guy, you got a good chance to win.
You got a very good chance to win. So let's move along, man, because we touched on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you a general question before we move on. I'm gonna take this down because Lou, I think I asked this question before. I don't know if I asked you. How many carries on the season would make a running back like the guy, like the workhorse back? How many carries would make it like he's the guy and then everybody else just fits in? What's that number? What's that magic number for you?
I think it's like around 20 a game.
So like for the season, let's go for the season.
Yeah, it was 2017, like 1,400.
Mm.
That's rough. Yeah, it's rough. My math rough. Around something around that. If it's 20 a game, I think.
So like for attempts, it's like 300 is a lot of attempts in a
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
That's
in a
ridiculous
season.
what you said.
These are
Hold
1,400.
on.
This man is dead.
You need
17 times what?
Bro, we
Yeah.
ran Zeke a ridiculous amount of
340.
times.
340.
And where we ran, that'll be instant.
I don't think
I think that's a good way to do it from the Cowboys' perspective, and that'll give everybody a good sense of what we mean. What was Zeke highest year running?
Like damn it, like
Three something.
3 something. Let
Yeah.
me go with his rookie year. They didn't give a damn about his livelihood.
Yeah, we
he-
tried
And he
to
was
run
coming
Zeke.
off from Ohio State running it.
Bro, we ran Zeke in the ground though.
Yeah,
So
we didn't deserve
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We ran Zeke. We literally ran Zeke in the ground on purpose. That's
Yeah.
why Zeke had to hold out. Like we was finna do him so dirty. We was finna run him in the ground and not pay him.
Zeke
That's
had,
what we were finna do.
Zeke in 15 games had 322 rushing attempts.
How many?
322.
So that's in perspective. That's a full-time workhorse back right there. That's his workload. So
I gotta show y'all something real quick.
So who would y'all think could carry most of that? Cause I don't see nobody going over 200
On this, only time on the team right now.
on this team right now.
Man,
I don't
only-
see nobody going over 2.
I don't think nobody got the body besides if what's his name can mysteriously.
Williams.
No, I don't think Williams got the body either.
I think Williams a little strappy. I ain't saying he can last that long, but
Hey, that's
I
what I'm
seen,
worried about. That's what
I
I'm worried
seen
about.
some of the power movement and the falling forward from him. You got to kind of watch him before he got hurt. Now I know it's a few years ago,
That's a long
but
time ago.
at the same time, like that's the best reference you got if you want him to be healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to take it with a grain of salt. But I really looked at it to see what type of back he is. Like when you at your full healthy self, like who are you? You know what I'm saying? And I seen him running people over. I seen him with good contact balance, staying on his feet, keeping his feet moving. I seen some good things from him. So we'll have to see is that gonna translate to the current year. That's the only concern. Cause he 2 years off of the injury now. This is second year off the injury, right?
Third. He got
Third
hurt
year?
in, like,
Yeah.
20 he got hurt in 2022.
So, yeah.
2023, 2024, and now, yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
And then he got a little receiving in him too, right?
He all right out the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, I feel what you're saying, but like, you know, like they called Sean Payton. They asked him like, "What is he?" And then he said the two things I did not want to hear. He said all he got left is blocking and catching out the backfield. I'm like, then what the hell did we get him for?
That's crazy.
That's the problem with our backfield, man.
Talking about Williams?
Talking about Williams.
Wow. I thought he was a little better than that.
The knee injury caught up to him. That's what I'm saying. He tore all 4 ligaments. It's Jello Ello.
Shout out to Darren. What Darren is? He tore all the ligaments.
Yeah, he tore some shit I didn't know you had in your knee. He tore some stuff called a post-lateral corner. That sounds like a play.
That sound like a
Post-lateral corner.
He
like
tore his football play. Damn.
But hey, for real, like these are the guys, and there's only 6 guys in the entire league that had 300 carries or more. It was Josh Jacobs, it was Jonathan Taylor, Bijan Robinson, Kyron Williams, Derrick Henry, and Saquon Barkley. All these other number 1 backs, they had 260, 250, 245. So I'm gonna say like 250 is like average running back one.
Yeah, Zeke was a little ridiculous. So yeah, you're right.
Saquon Barkley is a little ridiculous.
How many he got again?
345. I mean, he had the high hand.
damn.
I mean, shoot, like
that's ridiculous.
yeah, you know who my quarterback is. I'm finna hand that ball up 345.
Hey,
Exactly.
I ain't wishing no injury on nobody, but listen, you run somebody like that, I'd be surprised if they all the way right the next year.
That's true. Then this is not counting postseason.
That's
It's
a lot of
total
what.
ain't,
That's
bro.
just regular season.
That's just ooh.
Oh my
This
god,
This is 16 regular season games. He didn't play the last game in the regular season.
bro! If I was him, I wouldn't do no off season shit. Nothing. I ain't doing nothing in the off season, bro.
They gotta put him in the hyperbolic,
Oh my
time chamber so he can
I'm in the
regenerate.
time chambers all the way to week 1. I ain't
he
lifting
gotta
a
be in
finger.
there. He gotta be in there just chilling. Like my body ain't did nothing in 5 Earth years.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to steal that. It fit too perfect. From Paid in Full, my body different. Anytime somebody get hurt, my body different, bro.
Oh,
funny.
His
you see
body
the
different
you
now.
see the lunatic? We ran DeMarco Murray even more.
He right. We did Marco Murray super.
Cause
dirty.
that let you know, look, lunatic, we wasn't planning on keeping them. we using them boy like they were disposable weapons. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They the ratchet.
We
Hit
just
'em-
gonna
hit
use
'em
them
up
up
and
and
then-
throw
and
them out
chuck
the
'em.
window. Straight up. That
I'm
let you know.
So I'm gonna say 250 on my end. About how many carries make you a number 1 running back. I'm gonna say
Are we doing it off general standards or on this team?
general standards?
Okay, general standards. I'm right there with you, like 225, 230. That's why I'm at with it. But on this team, it might be more along the lines of like 175, 180.
They may be even less than that because they may. I think they're gonna add somebody else probably like last minute. Watch,
They might do that.
and we just gonna be rotating.
And listen, the reason I asked is because we're gonna talk about this Thursday when we do the show. like Schottenheimer, we may not have liked Chris Carson, we may not have knew him, but when the 2 years where they were run heavy, Chris Carson, got the brunt of the carries. He missed 2 games in 2018. He still had 247 yards. He missed a game in 2019. He had 278 carries. Right, the 1 year where they did not give him a bunch of carries was the year that he had a bad foot injury. He missed 4 straight games and hopped him the rest of the season. And they were one of the teams that did not run a damn football at all. So they went from being a top rushing attack to a bottom rushing attack the moment that he didn't have a guy he could hand the ball to. So my concern really is, can he even maneuver like that with a true committee? Because even in Seattle, he found one dude to say, "Hey, you gonna get the carries. Y'all, everybody else get in when you fit in." Dog, one of these years, Russell Wilson was the second leading rusher.
I think. See, I remember that year because Chris Carson was a dog. I think if you remember that committee, that second running back was Rashad. Was it Penny? And it was that other running back. Them 2 running backs they always had behind them was always hurt.
Yeah, everybody was hurt.
Them guys. I think that's why he ended up having to give him all the carries because he was always hurt. I'm blanking on their name now.
It was Penny. It was another boy too. I forget.
He was from San Diego State. I remember him. But yeah, like he was the scat back. So I think he just had to. They just wasn't built for it.
I say this though, like this my concern. Like I'm a receiver, so it ain't really concerning because I think you got to throw that bit too. But how can we feature the run with such talent that we have, y'all? Not, I feel like the only way that I can see this working in the way that most people think it's gonna work is if this line is just dominant. If the line dominant, then you can stick with the run more with the backs that we have. But if this line is just, okay or good, it can't just be good. It got to be dominant. Because I don't feel like these guys going to be able to just operate off a normal run, like a normal hole in the A-gap or whatever, and a normal blocking. Because I told y'all, the reason I was so against getting a lineman is because at the time, bro, if you watch the film, I know you watch film too, Lou. Almost every play, it's another guy who lose the block. Real talk. It ain't always just one guy. Sometimes it be Terrence Steele. Sometimes it be Cooper Beebe. Sometimes it be, you know what I'm saying? It just rotate. Sometimes it just rotate, bro. So I'm like, how one guy gonna fix all of it? But I know it can fix it a little bit because the next guys beside him don't have to help as much. So, it can help. But that's why I'm looking at it like, maybe we should have, I'm good with it now, but we need to figure out what we're going to do as far as these running backs being able to exploit these holes that they create. Because we not confident in none of these guys. They talking up Miles Sanders more than everybody else.
Yeah, that's how you know it's bad.
That's crazy.
Like, and people over here, oh, Miles Sanders, I've seen videos and everything about Miles Sanders, and I'm just looking like, in shorts and T-shirts? Do we understand what's going on here? And then I hear
used to like Miles Sanders. I'm not gonna hold you.
He got his job snatched over there in Carolina, like snatched.
A couple guys.
That boy was catching jet sweeps like he was a wide receiver. That's how bad it was over there. Like so.
I told him though, to be fair, I don't trust not one thing coming out of Carolina. Like I don't trust they player analysis. I don't trust they special team. I don't trust their equipment, man. I don't trust nothing about the Carolina Panthers when it comes to football. Nothing. So, because I told you, they tried to do my boy Bryce dirty. Like, I don't trust them, bro. Real talk. So, just like I don't trust what they said about Mingo or how they was treating Mingo. It seems like it's a doghouse over there that you can get in, and then they just going to do you dirty. Now, I ain't saying it for him, too, but it seems like it's a little fishy going on over there. Because they just screwed Bryce over. Real talk.
I understand. The running back room, I think, was the most legit. Because they didn't put hella assets over there in their room. We forgetting they drafted somebody in the second round, 2 years ago, and he still ain't played from my Longhorns. He still ain't played.
He played snap, then
he kept getting hurt, bro.
Kept getting hurt. So like I'm saying, Miles Sanders had all the opportunity in the world, and they threw the bag at him, right? when he left
paid.
Philly, he got paid, and they drafted Chuba Hubbard. I think he out of Oklahoma State too.
Chuba Hubbard went for like 1,200 yards this year, so that's
Like-
why, that's why I'm sort of like looking at Miles Sanders sideways.
If you look at him too right now, his numbers is wildly inconsistent too.
No, this is the thing that's inconsistent. He don't ever get the damn ball. He's only had 200 carries in his career one time. 179, 164, 137. The boy had 55 rushing attempts this year. He had so little attempts that PFF couldn't even grade his shit.
Damn.
Look, this is PFF right there at the top in the middle. That's PFF stuff. He didn't even have enough attempts to damn me grade him. For Lou, winner of Ryan Davis lookalike contest. Just kidding. Great content, guys. Wordologist hit you with 5.
Salute to the wordologist, man. I ain't seen you in a while, my guy. Salute.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man. So I mean, I'm looking at Mingo sideways too. I don't trust them. I want to see Mingo with Dak. I do. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens, man. I don't trust nothing out of Carolina.
That's the only thing I will say about Miles Sanders. There's nothing really I can say. He got under 700 yards in the last 2 years. Only got 3 rushing touchdowns. The only thing you can say is, man, he really ain't got the ball like that. Even as bad as his yards per attempt is, you give somebody enough carries, they can be productive. Like Najee Harris. Najee Harris for his career averages under 4 yards a carry, and he's never been under 1,000 yards rushing in a season because he gets enough carries to get there. So you can make that argument for Miles Sanders, but at the same time, like I need better than to spam him and he barely goes somewhere most of the time.
You got to earn the ball,
I'm
man.
tripping off of how he went in 2022 from 1,200 yards and 11 touchdowns to 0 touchdowns the next. I mean, that's the year before.
Oh, that's the year before. Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, God damn.
He went from 11 to 1.
Well, he did go to 1 though, so that ain't no better. So yeah, damn, that's crazy work.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
You a running back.
That's a 4th. Damn,
Running back should score touchdowns, bro.
At least, well,
Like
shit.
you gonna run more in the red zone.
Didn't Rico not have one?
Rico had 2.
Okay.
Damn.
It was for as long as we didn't have one.
He didn't have one for a long time. He used to catch them screen passes, and he had more. I think he might have had more receiving touchdowns than rushing touchdowns.
I ain't finna say nothing about Rico because I sure love to have Rico back.
Oh,
on
no.
the team right
You are 100% correct. If we was
I
going to do
ain't
this,
lying, bro.
that's why I'm even more mad,
Bro,
man.
I love to have Rico back on this team right now. I'm sorry. Everything I said about you, bro. I take it back.
Ain't he on
Because it could
Carolina?
have been worse.
Yeah, they chose Rico Dowd over Miles Sanders.
That's what I'm saying. Like you said, come on, y'all.
Man. See, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
So this is Jello knees.
Wait a minute.
Devontae
man.
Williams.
Relax.
I'm just saying, like y'all already said, the man knee wasn't shit. It was put back together with the hopes and prayers of a grandmother. Some dental floss. That's all. That's his knee is
Popsicle sticks and bubble gum.
Yeah, like his knee is just there. Like his knee is like old buddy hands.
They just there for aesthetic purposes.
They don't really work.
They just propped up. You know what I'm saying? Like that old TV grandma had in the living room that another TV sat on top of. You know what I'm saying?
Lord, this is not off topic at all. They posted Savion Williams shit. And they got on his ass because it was like in practice that he caught the ball, but he bobbled it like 7 times.
He be having a real life Batman fight with the football. You be seeing the pow, boom, bam when he trying to catch the ball. It's ridiculous.
His hand be beefing with the football like Joker and Batman. Niggas got instant smoke.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that was always funny as hell to me, them comments, man. He hit pow, like, damn, he hit that boy harder. You ain't even have to see it, even in the comment books. You like, damn, boy.
That boy,
He hit
his
that
hands,
boy so hard.
his hands was ornaments.
His hand just there to look pretty.
All right.
Like, he might well be a glove model at this point. That's all they gonna do.
He got hands just because you supposed to have hands. That's the only reason.
Just
They
cause
serve no other purpose. Y'all relax, man. That man gonna go crazy. They gonna come looking for you, Hen. They gonna come looking for Hen. He ain't been on that man since the drought season.
Man, listen. He is the only nigga that did not need the COVID shot. Cause we knew he was not gonna catch it. He was not gonna catch that shit.
He ain't catching nothing.
Ain't catching shit. I told them folks that man couldn't catch AIDS in the whorehouse, and they got mad at me. They were mad.
No, man, relax.
That man can't catch.
There goes the monetization. So, hey, y'all, make sure y'all show some love over here. If y'all want some uncensored content, you know
Please
what I'm saying? Thanks to
it's
Mr.
over
Henny.
With now.
It's over with.
It's over with, sir.
I'm surprised the screen's still up right now. So,
listen, Savion Wills ain't that important for them to strike our stuff down. Like it is what it is. But anyway, back to the need deficient Javonte Williams. What can I say about him? 139 rushing attempts, 513 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, 3.7 yards an attempt. So at least his yards per attempt is better than Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders shit is 3.3. His is 3.7. He got 99 injuries.
Yeah, is his carries down? If his attempts down, I mean, his average better be up.
139, dog. 139.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just dabbling in.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, he said, gonna have to be cash out because YouTube is blinking red right now. Yeah, please,
yeah.
Please hit the cash app. Mine is $ hitting the more.
Please.
$ Lou Takes. $ Landlord723. Please help us because we be doing too much sometimes. we do too much sometimes. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on, let me put them in here. Takes. Landlord723. We ain't too proud to beg now. Nah, we ain't too proud because YouTube used to hate us. Like, I'm surprised we still got YouTube channels at this point.
You know, we told on everybody but people from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? we ain't snitching on nobody from Dallas, bro. We gonna leave it alone. We gonna be the man when we come back.
That is crazy.
Let me know if you know the movie reference. If you know the movie reference, you know.
That boy said, boom, pow, zoink.
The most epic battle of all time is Savion Williams' hand fighting the football.
That bitch said wham.
What did he hit him with? Was that uppercut?
Pow. That pow so crazy, boy. You ain't never heard that sound for real.
Like, how hard did he hit this man? He gotta be dead.
He shot him.
He gotta be dead at this point. He said pow.
Hey, that's just crazy. Shout out to JB too. You already know, man. Paid in Full. That's one of my favorites. I reference that movie so much.
It's a classic.
I just referenced it before. I said, man, my body different.
Exactly. He got shot in the head.
My body different. Rico like, man, hey, get him a thermometer, man. We got money to make, man.
Man, this is crazy.
Doing all that crying. This man just almost died. He acting like he crying. Like, man, get out of here.
It's what he say. Niggas get shot every day, B.
Every day, B. Niggas
You
get
saw
shot
it.
every day, B.
Looked him dead in his face and said that, bro.
Like,
That's crazy. That man said, man, my body different. See, I'm going to have to steal that. I'm going to have to steal that.
Man, there got to be a drop.
When somebody get hurt, man, my body different. His body different.
Make that a button. You got to make that a button.
Hey, shout out to Clebo, man. Shout out to Clebo for the cash app, man. I appreciate you.
Shout out to Clebo on my side, too, man. I appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Neil on my side.
I'm here, Neil, so real. Appreciate all y'all.
Hey, if you don't get nothing else, you're going to get a good laugh out of it, bro. I promise you that.
You're going to learn some football, too, but it's going to be very entertaining.
For sure. You ain't going to go to sleep on us.
We gonna go all over yonder, but we gonna talk football.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be football related. That's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying?
Cause see, this whole epic battle was between a wide receiver hands and a football. This wasn't Batman versus the Joker. This was a wide receiver fighting the football, and the football won.
B Bird on you. Shout out to B Bird with the $4.99 for your mind over there.
He said he ain't talking about we be doing too much. No, he ain't be
He ain't be doing the most.
What do I do? This is
He ain't be doing the absolute
Man,
most.
don't let the wrong one say the wrong thing at the wrong time, man.
He gonna blow up.
That blow up was crazy.
That boy, that's crazy.
He gonna hit the button on
my
that.
God. Listen, damn that. Let's go ahead and finish talking. Cause y'all really called me out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make that a button, y'all. I'm gonna surprise y'all with it. Somebody gonna say something about the injury. I'm like, your body different. My body different, bro.
Hold on, this the wrong sorry nigga. This the other sorry nigga.
See, he instigated. He want that boy
Bullet or a handshake. We told you who Henny is now.
He
man.
said, I need a troll to come in now and piss Henny off. This is crazy.
I still ain't forget last time. Still ain't forgot.
Mafa. It says his strengths: bulldozing downhill runner who initiates and seeks contact consistently, punishing second level defenders with a violent running style. Sounds great so far.
It don't really look like that, but okay.
Hey, they say
Yeah,
violent.
that's I was gonna say that. Hey, look, man, they be over exaggerating. This man need a head of steam to run over a corner. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna let you say all the bad things, and I'm gonna say the good things.
Yeah, okay. Let me. This man, okay. He's not overly fast. He's labeled as a power back, but he ain't got no leg drive like a power back should. He's got injury concerns as well in the shoulder. And for you to be a power back and your shoulder hurt, who you gonna run over? What you gonna run over them with? Your elbow?
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you go.
Nah, the only good thing I was gonna say about him is that he has been productive.
Yeah,
He got production. That's really the only thing I can say good about him.
but that Clemson O line is crazy.
superb.
Yeah,
Superb.
yeah.
Because you remember, there was another running back that was just over there. He ain't did that in the NFL yet, but he had good production. He played for the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that was him. Oh man, the backup. I know you're talking about.
Remember, Phil Maffa was the backup. Until remember he came out the year before Phil Maffa.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Phil Maffa only had 179 carries in 2023. Landlord, you noted, boy, you liked him.
I'm blanking on.
Who? From Clemson?
Was he the white guy?
Will Shipley.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Will Shipley.
Shipley, yeah.
Because Will Shipley had some real good production.
Yeah,
But
he did.
He hasn't did anything in the NFL yet. Now, noted.
He been on the Eagles, ain't he?
He plays with a super team.
So
But,
he's not gonna get no love over there.
yeah, he plays with a super team. So he ain't ever gonna play football in the NFL at this rate.
He
But-
getting a free check.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I would get
Yeah,
a free
I know.
check. But he got Phil Maffa had over 2,000 yards rushing the last 2 years. He averaged over 5 yards a carry the last 3. Had 21 rushing yards the last 2 years. I mean, rushing touchdowns the last 2 years. So there's positive things because, they made the playoffs this year. Mostly because, they really were a run-first team. Even when they didn't run with Phil Maffa, they ran with the quarterback. So he was a big part of what they did. It just, a lot of that shit don't translate to the NFL, dog. A lot of that shit just don't translate to the NFL like that. Like, he is an okay back. But I'm not giving Phil Maffa 216 carries next year. Y'all giving you giving Phil Maffa 216 carries, landlord?
Shit, not on purpose.
Water.
Not on purpose.
Because hey, if he getting that many carries, something went wrong.
He said something went wrong.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, so Lou, I guess it's a no from you too. You ain't giving 216 carries.
Nah, he got to prove it to me. He got to prove it to me.
All right, I'm gonna take this down real quick. What the hell would you use Phil Maffa for? How are you using Phil Maffa? I'll start with you, Lou, and then I'll end with the evil nigga at the end.
I would say short yardage, but honestly, I'd rather just go put Lukey back there because I know Lukey don't drive unless I got Lukey in front of him and Lukey is clearing the way and paving the way for him in an I formation. Then I'll have him out there. But if not, I'd rather put Lukey out there. So I really don't know. I mean, short yardage. Hopefully, he got to show a lot to me.
Line maybe. Hopefully.
Nah, see. Oh yeah, he can be a personal protector when we know we're finna pass the ball and we don't want the running back running no routes.
All right, so he actually got some decent pass pros. You're telling me.
I'm just saying he's a body.
Oh well, shit, man. landlord?
Well, you know, I'll say this. You know when you trying to like get a perfect portrait, like a perfect shot in the camera, and you like got a crowd, and they tell you like, y'all come in some. Like I had him filling the voids, like on the bench. Like I need you right here. I need you right here. Like come over this a little bit, make it quiet, make it look crowded and good enough. Right there on the bench, perfect for you, sir.
That is crazy.
That's where you gonna be. I ain't finna sit up here and say y'all something. This man might not even make the team.
I mean, listen, this is the Dallas Cowboys. 7th-round pick gonna make it anywhere.
He gonna make it. He gonna make it here.
Hey,
I don't know what he ain't gonna play.
The Dallas Cowboys is a late round pick dream. All them niggas make the team.
We are undrafted free agent dream.
Boy, what?
You got a job over here.
Boy, imagine we didn't get George Pickens, man. Trayshawn Holden would have been a lot.
Who end up got more president? Who got more president?
More money? The most
Far as the undrafted or the UFL players?
It's that safety.
Who get the most priority on this team?
UFL, because they got the most success so far. You got 2 All-Pros from the UFL. You got listen. Brandon Aubrey might end up being the highest paid kicker in the National Football League. Because remember, Todd Francis is also his agent. That's the one thing he has not done is get a kicker paid. He gonna try to cross it off.
He trying to do everything.
That man gonna check off a bucket list, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
You got a bingo card.
I'm gonna get an egregious amount for a kicker. Check.
That boy got a bingo card, man.
Every time he marks something off, I'm that nigga.
Somebody call that man a running back stunt double. That's crazy. Oh, damn. He an extra in the football film. That's crazy.
So
Well, I think it's the undrafted though, because I think those are
Nick Chubb look like yo got it. Go ahead.
yeah.
it's your boy, yo.
I thought that was yo got it.
Good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm silly.
Okay, music.
I've been up since 4 a.m., man, so I might be a little sleepy, but goddamn,
I
I
can't
thought that was
unsee
your
it,
guy.
bro. I cannot unsee it.
That nigga do look like yo got it.
I can't unsee it, bro. I can't unsee
I
it.
am. Well, I thought that was got it, boy. Shit. I ain't never know that. Damn, my bad, man. Go ahead, bro. Sorry.
Man. I can't even look at this man picture no more.
A lot of dope running. Trying to dodge cases. It's your. It's just the forehead, man. His forehead is strong right there. That's probably
Mr. North.
Hey, that man crazy.
Man. God bless America.
Still got a neck on him though. Shit.
So,
That's a power back.
see, we let him get away. He probably would have been leading the way with that goddamn forehead he got on.
Man, that man hairline is not even in the picture.
This is portrait.
It's a portrait mode.
That nigga gotta look at his edge with the rear mirror.
Hey, I don't know, bro. What can we do at running back at this point?
That's why I brought this up. Because everybody else that actually cared about adding running backs now got 50-11 running backs. So the Broncos went and added J.K. Dobbins recently. So now they running back room is super deep. They got J.K. Dobbins, they got R.J. Harvey, they got Audric Eastham, they got Jaleel McLaughlin, and they got Tyler Batty. He sound like a hoe.
I swear I thought the same thing when I seen that last night.
Man, named Batty. So anyway, then we got Joe Mixon, Nick Chubb, Damian Pierce, Dare Ogunbowale.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Woody Marks, who was a 4th-round pick.
Oh, they got Woody Marks
out of USC.
out of the USC. Man, God, dog.
CJ said that's a noggin.
I ain't heard that in a minute.
Man, crazy, man. That's my dog right there. That's so stupid.
Strong.
That's a noggin on him, boy. Then you ain't got a forehead, you got a 5 head. Let me know the movie reference.
He said hairline fadeaway game is Michael Jordan strong.
The force is strong with this one.
Yeah,
But
headline
yeah, man.
Not even in the picture. Yes, it's not. It's not visible.
We probably need to find some young underutilized running backs that we high on right now. That's about our best bet right now.
I was really trying to say that one of these guys they ain't going into the season with 5 running backs.
Bullshit.
None of these guys.
We said the same thing about the Jets. They took all them into the season,
They said you is right. They said fuck that.
Didn't none of them go on the practice squad?
but
Wow.
they was like, no, you gonna play some type of special teams. You gonna play some
Wow, they put them on
Somebody
the
has-
active roster?
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
That's crazy.
They had all of them on their active roster. Remember?
They weren't trying to win though. They crazy.
Fine,
They just trying to hold them back. See,
Shout out
he
to-
get the
Yes,
movie
sir.
reference. He get the movie reference.
All about the Benjamin show, did.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Oh,
Mike Epps. But yeah, man.
He said, you don't have dreams, you have movies.
His forehead bench press 20 reps of 20 a day. Looking strong.
Damn.
All right, dog. We just spent a lot of time on running back. You want to talk about these corners and how sorry they are?
Yeah, let's get on these corners. So you not buying the Elam hype?
For what?
The Elam hype train?
I gotta see this
Yeah,
shit.
we gotta see it. We got to see it.
You can't go from getting traded. You can't go from getting traded and you just come here and you that guy. If you was that guy, you would still have your ass over there in Buffalo. You were a first round pick. They needed a cornerback, and they done swapped you out like 30 times. You done lost your role over there easily. You've been replaced. They don't even remember you. They don't know what you did for them.
They'd rather have no cornerback than have you. That's they still need a cornerback. They may
To
go
this
trade for
day.
to go get Jair and Jalen.
To be fair, we did the same thing before.
With who?
Ward.
They don't count
How?
because they were stupid. They were,
They might be stupid too.
but you
That was,
gotta think.
that's a first rounder. When Ward like an
First-round
undrafted,
pick. Yes, Ward was.
Yeah, he was undrafted,
Undrafted.
we let so many undrafted walk out of here. It's ridiculous.
I got
Yeah.
I got a question for you after this. After we get through this, but on paper, this is not a bad. It's not a bad cornerback room, right? You got Trayvon Diggs, All Pro. Deron Bland, All Pro. You got Siobhan Revel had a first round grade. Elam, former first rounder, and then Seatbelt is just he alive. He got a heart. he got a pose.
He got an able body.
You
You know what I'm
We
saying?
gotta blur out his number, man. I can't.
That boy
I know,
got the
21 is
2-1.
crazy. They
That's-
should have
ill.
snatched that shit off of him so quick.
Man, they supposed to bust out laughing when he asked for it.
Listen, they done set 21 out like a freak hole back in the day, man.
I would have felt
Everybody's
better
a man.
with Trey or either Bland with 21 over him.
Listen, I would give it to. Nah, they can't have it either. Like 21 should be sacred. The only reason I was okay with them, Zeke was on offense and he was your first round pick, and he went on and had a great career. Stephon Gilmore was a former defensive player of the year. You got the caveat to ask for that number. I'll let that rock. 5th round picks don't need to have 21. 5th
Yeah.
round picks don't need to have 21.
Yeah, you have 41 for 5 years, and then if you a dog after 5 years, then we can
Elevate you. We could talk about it.
we'll deduct your number 20.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna do it. We just gonna talk about doing it. We gonna bring it up. Like, nah.
You gonna have to wear 41 like you Dirk Nowitzki, boy. You can't have that shit out here.
51, boy. Keep going up. Keep going up.
But the
You
thing
have
about
offensive line number so long.
the thing I don't like about it is that it's only on paper right now. And like I can understand why you draft Revel because you looking at it like BPA. That's around the time when BPA comes back to bite you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't think people look at that side of it. Okay, he's BPA, but he's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, so do you take him still because of BPA principles, or how do you handle a situation like that? So if you looking at BPA without injury, he was the better player at that time. But you did not fill that void that you was looking for. Like, you supposed to draft a capable, you know what I'm saying, fully functional cornerback. But we didn't. We drafted somebody who might be healthy at the beginning of the year. Just like Trayvon Diggs might be on the field this year. And you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. So you can't halfway solve a problem. You had a real problem and you solved it halfway.
I mean, everybody is hurt. Trayvon Diggs is hurt and probably ain't gonna be back until like middle of the season. Seatbelt Carson is he had a shoulder injury that he had surgery for. He's technically hurt and just trying to get back. Siobhan Revel is hurt and trying to get back. Elam was ass. Like he is recovering from not being good. that was he's trying to rehab from. And you know, DeRon Bland is not a number one corner. He getting beat up on by the top guys. So, like he is a great ball hawk. He got exceptional ball skills. I like his game, but it's just like I can't ask him to strap up AJ Brown. I can't ask him to strap up DK Metcalf. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we seen that, and we had to put Stephon Gilmore on the boys.
You can ask him to do it, but you won't live afterwards. That's the problem.
Yeah, like that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the intro guys in the building, man. You got us support in the building. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
Indeed. Salute to you guys. Salute to everybody out there showing love, supporting the channels. Everybody sliding in. Please hit that like. Please hit that share if you care. Hit
Thanks.
the Cash App because I done went crazy a little bit. So
He done offended every walk of life by now.
I haven't offended Jewish people yet.
Yet it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Yeah, it's diabolical. But yeah, man. So I just don't like I don't think nobody else, I ain't heard nobody touch on that when it comes to taking BPA, but he a hurt guy.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you had taken Caleb Johnson over Siobhan Revel, you wouldn't be sitting here worried about your running game. We would be excited as a motherfucker. Because if everything went the same way and you still traded for George Pickens, you can just imagine what you're looking like right now. You got one of the best running backs in the draft. You got the best guard in the draft, so you know you can run the football. And then you got George Pickens out there terrorizing corners and making life easy for CD Lamb.
Sounds like magic.
Yeah.
And all you had to do was draft Caleb Johnson.
They can fix them. They can fix all their problems today, man. Like that's why when people was like, "Oh, I don't want Jair Alexander," why not? You can't afford to say you don't want them. We need bodies.
Exactly.
You need bodies for here and tomorrow. I was saying if you gonna get Jair, sign up for 2 years, because like either Bland or Diggs ain't gonna be here. You got to prepare for the future. Because
So you're down with Jair Alexander. So you would go ahead and make the play for Jair.
I need to see the film, but like this is my thinking. He better than Booth. He
Yeah,
better than
but-
Keemon Hall. That's the part of the roster I'm trying to fill right now. All we trying to do is hold out for a couple of games until everybody get back. This room could be easily your strongest room when they healthy, but we got to hold out, and we got dogs at the top of the end of the schedule. So that's what I'm worried about, and we ain't got time to be passing games and throwing games because we just cheat. Nah, you have all the power right now. Go fix it.
Exactly. And listen, Jair Alexander got a leg up on Siobhan Revel and Trayvon Diggs because he can play week 1. He can play week 1. He's ready.
And if he injury prone, guess what? Look, all I'm asking him to play is what, 3-4 games? Is it? And then he'll be rotating back down. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, oh, if you don't want him, go get Stephon. Go get somebody, man. We need bodies.
You get Stephon Gilmore too. Matter of fact, I think I got a list of some folks that are still available. If y'all want.
All we need to do is go sign Gilmore and probably bring in running back. I don't know. But Gilmore for sure.
Gus Edwards is like one of the last decent running backs out
The
there.
last one. Oof.
Gus Edwards. By the way, this is not updated. J.K. Dobbins, as you know, has already signed. The same is true for Shaq Thompson. Shaq Thompson signed today with the Buffalo Bills. So Gilly is still available at corner. Rasul Douglas is still available at corner. I'm intrigued by that name. The production has been up and down, but he is somebody with a lot of postseason experience. He's been a Pro Bowler. Gets his hands on the football. Asante Samuel Jr., if his neck is okay, I'll think about it. It's just after Leighton Vander Esch, I don't really want to fuck with nobody with no bad neck no more.
Yeah. I think knowing the Cowboys, they may be their target, man. Because he's going to be nice and cheap.
and he's somebody they could have drafted. You could have had Asante Samuel Jr. Matter of fact, you passed on him.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
And Nick Bolton.
Don't say it.
For
Calvin Johnson.
Don't say it.
Boss Man, listen, he got 2 bodies. His name is Boss Man Fat.
Oh, he earned his name back. Unfortunately, that's terrible.
This is crazy.
He done killed too many people to have a regular civilian name.
He got more bodies than he got interceptions in his career. That's crazy.
He got more bodies than he got interceptions.
That's a shame.
Lord Jesus.
God,
that's a shame.
And
boy.
listen, prayers to the families, man. Prayers to the families. Prayers up to everybody that may have lost someone. You know, that was fucked up. I can't even have a PG response to that. They were just fucked up all the way around, man.
Yeah.
Ooh,
terrible.
Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Lord.
He had such a promising career. Because a lot of people, I don't think they remember him at LSU. I do. He was one of their best players.
Dog,
Real talk.
He was one of the best corners in the UFL. He had a path back to the NFL.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing. Like he could have got back. He was on his way back, man. Like it's
him. And what's crazy is there's another corner over there with similar stuff that happened. You know, Baker, that used to play for the Giants. He made all UFL this year. They were on the same team. They were the best quarterback tandem in the entire UFL. And he did that stupid stuff the same weekend that they were supposed to be playing to win their conference and then play for the championship. They won without him, and they're going to be playing for the UFL title this Saturday. But point is, like, man, your life could change so quick. Just one bad mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like one bad mistake. You go from possibly getting back to the NFL, signing for like $1 million deal, getting an extra M in your pocket, to you might not ever be free again, man. Like, murder in Texas? You kill somebody drunk driving in Texas?
in Texas. Why is all this? That's another thing. Why, man? All these accidents seem they be happening in Texas, man.
Because everybody in Texas get money, and everybody in Texas with money got crazy cars, and they don't know how to act. They think they seem too fast, too furious, and all the entire franchise. You know, they get a little bit of money. You know, they listen. They got their favorite song come on. They got a speed. You know.
Yeah, and this is the crazy thing. This like so after the season is done, that's when the NFL teams can start hitting them up. So all he had to do was wait one more week.
All he had to do was wait one more week. Because I definitely listen. When we talk about UFL, I would call Devon Baker about a job. You were from a first-round pick. You just showed that you could play a little bit of football still. I'm not, and you cheap as hell. You right up the Dallas Cowboys alley, and you know we've had success with the UFL. So I wouldn't mind calling some folks. I call Isaiah Buggs.
Y'all know y'all perpetuating their hubris, right?
Yeah, I see. I don't like when they go for the UFL. I know their reason is, we found a kicker and a returner. That's the thing. You found 2 special teams guys. You also try to go find a linebacker. It didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Was it somebody else? I'm forgetting. These other positions didn't work for a reason. You need NFL pro players at this position. So I really hate they going ultra cheap when we so close. For sure. I mean, I want anybody at D tackle, but I do want a quality one at least.
I mean, Isaiah Buggs, it was a long time ago.
I know. I remember him. He was a dog at Bama. I remember.
Not even at Bama, like even with Detroit.
I know.
When first got good, he was there. You know, listen, that last game of the season against the Packers, he went crazy. He was getting sacks, run stuffs. Like, I don't care that he Dickie Mike Vick. You know, I'll just throw that out there because he's not in the league anymore because of some, you know.
So for for animal rights, oh man.
And he beat
Peter.
up his old lady, possibly.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
He possibly beat up his old lady. He possibly fought some dogs. You know, he possibly did a couple things that
He sound pretty nefarious.
listen.
Sign me up. I'm just playing.
Exactly.
I'm just talking.
You remember we had that conversation about Jim Brown?
Yeah, that was. They said when you said he threw somebody out the window, I was like, hold on, like, God damn, this nigga is a super villain.
This the story. Because Jim Brown had died, and there was a certain segment of people on Twitter that were, you know, like not really mad he died because of his domestic violence history.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, they mad at my boy Jim Brown, man. And Lynn like, what'd he do? I said, man, all he did was throw him out the window.
I said, what?
That boy said all he did. All he
This
did.
man is a super villain. Damn.
That's insane. They were going crazy back
Bro,
in the day,
how
man.
crazy you gotta be?
Man,
Bro,
Jesus.
But,
How mad you gotta be?
but real talk, like, they didn't even really arrest people for domestic violence back in the Gap. Do you know how crazy you had to be going to get locked up for domestic violence back then?
He took it up a notch.
Like, dog, you was dangerous.
That man need to be put away. Good Lord.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go to the next thing.
We do not support domestic violence
not
in
at
no
all.
type
Don't.
of way, shape, form, or fashion.
We don't
So,
play
Hell
like
no.
that.
God
but
damn.
good Lord, Jim.
It's just like, dogs, just hearing that, like,
Threw out the window. She survived too. God is good this year. Like, that's why it's not a murder charge, of course.
Hold on, though. Can I ask a question?
What's the question?
I don't think I should. Never mind.
No.
I should.
Ask the question.
This a safe space?
No worries.
I don't think so.
Come on, Lynn. I want to hear this.
Did she go back, though?
Probably.
Did she go back?
I think it's Jim Brown.
yeah, y'all a fool, man. This is a dad.
Don't tell me she got through out the window and went back.
Oh, my God. I don't want to be me.
She climbed back up the window.
He probably told her to come back. He probably yelled, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She probably.
He yelled from the top.
Hey,
Get
man,
back up.
time out, bro. Time out, bro.
We gotta stop.
Y'all
We
gotta know me so y'all won't be mad, bro. I got a crazy sense of humor, bro. I'm not making light of it, but damn, my mind just be thinking of stuff like that. I wonder did she go back? That's an incomplete story. You gotta tell me the full story.
She was back. She was
That's
back.
all.
She was back in the hotel room. Like 30 seconds later, she Spider-Man crawled back up the building.
Oh my God, that's crazy, bro.
$4.99.
You got threw out the water. She got up, dust herself off, and just went back. Like,
Nia-
come on, man.
Nia Spoon at the house, like, nah.
They said, was it his first story window or second story?
Yeah, how was she? Damn.
Let me look this up real quick.
Wait. I thought
don't
it's
wanna
not a
know
car.
No details, bro. I don't
No,
want
he
to
threw
know.
out a hotel window. That's why I said she climbed back up the building, dog.
Damn.
He said, life $4.99 for my boy B-Bird.
That's
Life
crazy,
is
bro.
really just an accumulation of decisions, good and bad, made over time. Just make sure your big decisions are good and the small ones are bad. Real talk, though.
That's
a word,
that's
man.
Some words, some wisdom.
A
right
word
there.
from B-Bird,
I'm
man.
gonna leave that up for a second because niggas
Let that marinate.
they need to hear that.
Knowledge,
I gotta-
message.
I gotta see what.
Let me know the movie. Let me know the movie.
Hold on, I'll let y'all.
Message. Who know that movie?
Bro, I'm blanking on it right now. I heard you laugh so much, I'm blanking.
You know that movie?
Which one? Message.
Y'all young though.
I can't remember.
But I
Oh,
swear
it's
to God.
It's a movie that you know though.
Okay. The charge was dropped, but he did it. In 1968, Jim Brown was accused of throwing his girlfriend, model Ava Bon-Chin. Oh, she sounded like
She's
Asian,
getting-
too. She went back off a balcony in
She
Los
sound
Angeles.
Russian.
The Chin is what got me. Like the last name Chin.
Oh, I said I'm talking about Vaughn. I think that's Russian.
Ava Bon-Chin.
Oh, Bond. Okay.
Shout out to
Don't be a menace.
what's
okay,
his name? Chill. Yeah, don't be a menace.
Is that from South
Hey.
Central, right? They ain't that's the.
That's don't be a menace while drinking your juice in the
Yeah,
hood.
yeah.
Cause that was Diamond Wayne.
Marlon Wayne.
No, that was Diamond. That was the bald head one. That was saying he was just popping up saying message.
Okay.
All
so
of a sudden too.
he said Brown's denial in the mission of slapping. Brown denied the accusation. He claimed she failed.
Oh.
However, in his memoir and other interviews, he admitted to slapping women multiple
Oh
in the
my
past, including Bun Chin, and expressed regret. But stop slapping them.
Hey man, shout out to you guys though, cause she a female. I'm glad it's like, you know what I'm saying? We're not making light of DV. We just talking about this situation. It's so wild that it got a little humor in there somewhere. It was Keenan. It got a little humor in there somewhere.
Oh, that's
she
the
said
older
so
brother.
when
He
she
Jim
said
Brown
so
could've
when
been
you
the
threw
equalizer.
look, she said so now when you say threw out her out the window, how high we talking? That
balcony,
matters
dog.
a lot.
Like that really.
How many
does
stories?
One
was
floor
this?
is insane.
Any kind of balcony is crazy.
Out the window is insane.
Was the window open? Like, I got so many questions. So, like, did he shatter her through the glass?
Him getting off is insane. That's how you, boy, man.
Oh,
It
Lord.
was the 60s, man.
That's what I'm saying. The 60s, they were trying to win a Super Bowl. That's a damn shame.
Man, that's crazy.
How would
Off
you
a
think
balcony, though, it's crazy work.
Insane. That boy Troy said the good old day. Ain't no good old day.
Wait a minute, Troy.
Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. This is crazy. So Jim Brown, there's a picture of Jim Brown in court with his wife in 1965, and he's on trial for beating up Brenda Ayers, an 18-year-old woman.
What?
He had a problem.
He just beating up
He
women
needed
all
football.
around the world.
He need to
crazy.
be playing. He need to be playing football all his damn life. That's a damn
He
shame.
took all his aggression out on the field and women.
That
He
is
crazy.
fucking crazy. Off a balcony is very diabolical, but it's Jim Brown.
Man,
Listen, let me ask you a question.
I wonder did people still buy his jersey afterwards.
They
Like,
did.
I wonder what happened.
No,
after
you
that.
know how much. You know they get man. They
Jim
brush it
Brown
off
was
the
in
road.
movies and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. Like,
These days he would have been canceled. They probably would have had his head on a stake.
Oh my God! Listen,
Is that real?
He said B. Bird said Brown said he did not slap her, but missed the next game due to stinging sensation in his right palm. What's crazy?
Stinging sensation.
They said that she fall like Bishop on you. We going to hell. And
Man, we sorry, man. I'm sorry. Some stuff just be funny. It don't, sometimes it ain't gonna be right. It's
they
just funny.
did. Oh yeah, they did still love OJ.
They
So
still love
yeah,
OJ.
True.
I ain't gonna lie, you guys. This is a mean. He may beat OJ. God, dog.
but did he though? Because old people.
OJ kind
I
of.
mean, I know he got. It was.
OJ finished the job.
His was fatal.
Yeah, it was fatal. He just.
We are all on subjects. That was too dive. I don't know how we got on this.
Running back.
Jim Brown, running back. Crazy man.
Was it? I can't. Something happened.
Was it Yo Gotti in the Browns jersey?
I gotta probably. I gotta find somebody with a wilder story than that now. So, like somebody got to top that. That's crazy to me.
There is no topping that. Like out the window of a balcony is crazy.
Out the window is crazy work.
Let's talk about OTA stuff before we can permanently get canceled.
Hold on. Shout out to Nigel Wanza with the $5 super on my side.
Ike Turner would not have had a chance these days.
Hell no.
Oh no.
Hell no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah, they said OJ wasn't the one who did it.
Yeah, if
The what it was
glove
the
does not
cleanup
fit-
person or something?
If the glove does not fit, you must quit.
No, I think they came out with a documentary about it for real, and they said it was like the maid or some shit, somebody
Butler
like
did
that.
They said the butler did it.
The bullet.
The help. It was the help, and I think they
That boy
said
quoting movies.
I think they said the help ended up being like a serial killer or some shit.
They said Henny said, "Did he though?"
Bieber is wild.
That boy
Hey,
crazy.
shout out to Hen #1 hater partner in crime, JJ the Mind.
Yes,
He said he
indeed.
came here just to hate on me today. That's
Thank
what's
God.
up, man. I appreciate you, man.
See, the Lord knows how to answer my prayers, man. I be needing help with this hating shit, dog.
I'm so gangster that they need a tag team hate duo to come try to take me
It's
down.
just more fun when partners sit in on it, man.
It's crazy.
Lou is a good person, so he ain't gonna sit up on here and hate on you like that. But me and JJ the Mind,
Lou
Oh,
mama
man.
watching. That's the only reason he behaved. Y'all keep coming. I'm gonna tell her everything.
Jesus Christ.
I'm finna blackmail Lou. Hey man, you gotta send me some super chats over here, man. Hey, I'm releasing all the information in front of Mama Lou. I'm sorry.
Everything.
I'm the good kid, Mama Lou. I'm the good one.
He said, hold on. They said Ray Carruth was worse than
Ray
Jim
Carruth.
Brown. I'm finna look that up after.
Oh, what did? Give me one of his top things he did. Then
Who's Ray Caruth?
I'm finna find
I
out.
heard of that name. He's famous. I can't remember who he was though.
We finna find out right after this message.
He said, "What about them?"
You got it. You
stallion?
can't be giving us half stories. You got to give us a highlight in there.
The
What do you do?
The details must come out.
If you talking about he topping Jim Brown now, come on now.
Yeah, listen, they looked at Jim Brown like he was a supervillain. They had to call
JJ the
him
Mind, this
Avengers
is a cowboy-centric channel, okay, sir? Mind your business. Mind your business. Okay? We talking about Dallas Cowboys, sir.
We gonna look him up next.
Don't look that man up, bro. We ain't never
I-
gonna end this show.
we gonna end the show, but we gonna find it out first.
We gonna have so many yellow dollar signs on this thing.
It's too late. My biggest takeaway from minicamp one. This is from
Patrick No C. Walker.
Yes sir. They said he
Salute.
killed his wife.
Yeah, he put her in the trunk. That's what he said.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that top still proud.
Yeah.
And she was pregnant, so that's a double.
Oh
think-
hell no! Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He
Let's-
think he Marshall Mathers. He the real Marshall Mathers, ain't
man.
he? Stan. He the real
Going
Stan.
crazy. All right, so this is the stuff I wanted to get to for you, landlord. Dak Prescott connection / chemistry with George Pickens is already very, very real. The two connected on several attempts that either included yak or a big downfield play. One deep ball that was caught in double coverage by Pickens led CeeDee Lamb yelling and dancing on opposite side of the play after the catch. No video was permitted, so you just have to take his word for it. Cowboys minicamp notes. Everybody's saying this because these are literally three different people. George Pickens hauled in 5 receptions during the team period on variety of routes. One was a comeback route completion against Mukwamu. Was the standout. Overall, a strong day for quarterback Dak Prescott. 17 for 19 in team periods and completed more balls along the sideline than we've seen today. Joe Milton went 8 for 8, including 3 receptions to Jalen Marino Cropper, a.k.a. the OTA guard, because he's only going to ball in OTAs.
Okay, aka ball in the dark, because when the lights come on, that boy
Freaky at you a OTA guard.
baller in the dark baller, man.
That's crazy. He continues to find ways to get open in the off-season setting. I know. I've been waiting for him to catch on for 4 years now. I'm not even going to humor that. Rob Jones left practice early with a clear grimace on his face. Aren't you happy we did get Tyler Booker?
Can I ask you a question?
We got like
What's
8
up?
guards.
Who the hell is Rob Jones? Continue. Continue.
He started for Miami.
Dolphins.
Last
Yeah,
year.
it was the Dolphins.
17 games.
That name sound fake. It sound like a
generated
fill-in
character.
name.
That's why we got so many guards. They didn't add so many guards this offseason.
We gonna have to. Hey, listen, we gonna be in shambles this year, landlord. They try to do them team picture shit, try to figure out who.
Bro, I can't wait. I want to do a reaction to that. I want to do a. We gonna do a
we gonna
yearly
get a legend.
reaction to the team pictures because we ain't gonna know who the hell these people is.
We're going to need an
Man.
index. We're
Me
gonna
and landlord did that shit one year. That shit was crazy.
We ain't gonna know who the hell these people is. I promise you that.
Landlord refused to believe Will Greer was Will Greer.
I job down that dude. That wasn't that dude, man. That dude looked like he was 7 feet tall on that move.
Hey, shout out to Angie for the cash app, man.
You're gonna need some glasses on, man.
Hey, shout out to Angie on my side too, man. We
Shout out,
appreciate you.
shout out Andrew on my side.
He said, y'all done fucked up putting Lou on here. This might be the funniest thing Cowboys.
Hey man, y'all
Shout out
gotta
Jay Tucker.
support this. If y'all want this to come back to back to back, y'all gotta support it. Salute to CFO Sports, man. My boy Jay Tuck over there, man. Shout out to you.
What's up, my guy? Salute to Jay Tuck. You ain't retiring either, boy. We need you. I don't know what the hell he talking about.
Your mic
get
gonna be
on,
there.
we gonna get on your nerves. We gonna get on your nerves. He gonna be like, I've been working more retired than I. We gonna rotate calling yo at all the content creators.
Oh man.
You want a show Tuck? You want a show Tuck? Next thing you know, he doing the show every day. We got you.
Oh, for real? Oh, hey, also they said Brevin Span 4 got a lot of work with the ones.
Yeah, that was the biggest one I saw. We got to circle that one, highlight that one.
I know, right?
We've been trying to
Man,
tell
shout
y'all,
out
man.
to Boss. I give it to him. It's sounding good. It's sounding real. It's sounding real so
He
far.
got everything in the tool bag. He got the size. He got the athleticism. Like
You know, when I asked him, I interviewed him. He said the first thing came out his mouth was physicality. He said he physical. And cause I asked him, what do you bring to the tight end room? He was like, physicality. He was like, yeah, like coming out of Minnesota, that's just what we on. Like he said, he on that type of time. So funny, but yeah, that's what we on, man. So I'm looking forward to him. The dude is a tower, Lord. What he about 6'9"? How tall he is?
6'9".
He 6'8" for real?
Let me
He
go
tall
look.
as hell. though.
He plays small. like well, not small, but he be getting low in his routes. Cause I never would have thought he was 6'8".
There ain't no way this man's 6'8". I'm finna pull this shit up because I need somebody lying.
Time out. Look at this introduction. It's crazy. I don't even know what I did to make him my arch nemesis, but I love it though. Like
Oh my God.
I'm Atlanta.
This nigga is 6'7".
I told you he's a tower, bro. That dude's super tall.
Ain't no way this man I didn't know he was 6'7".
Yes, I
I'm
just said it.
I'm even more mad of him now for the 49ers game.
I
How
just
the fuck
said
you
it. This
catch
dude
that?
is super tall.
How you ain't catch the ball, Brevin?
Boy, hey.
He gonna get better.
Hey,
And if he get better, it's gonna be a fight.
He gonna ever fight. He's 6'7". He's
It be-
tight end.
No,
some
it's gonna be a fight.
position be bad height though. So Lou, that's a good segue. How do you feel about Tyler Guyton being that goddamn tall? Is that gonna work against him? Cause it made me look at him a little worse. I'm like, you 6'8", bro? Like that's hard. Low man win. We know that in football. So is he gonna be able to have the flexibility to get down there like that?
If he wasn't athletic, I would say I would agree with you. But he athletic. I mean, athletic and flexibility go hand in hand. Funny enough.
Okay.
So he can get down there. And then I love it because, for somebody, this is part of what's giving me hope. He that damn tall. People don't understand how heavy it is. Like he got that, that when you a power forward, you'll see him, he's 7 feet tall, but he really like 340. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he don't look, so he got that weight to him, and then he got that arm length. So if he can put it all together, that's what I'm saying. Like he got to put it all together. He can be really something, but it's gonna take time.
Oh, I got a second question for you. I'm gonna ask you about this earlier. And it really go back to my thoughts about how we develop and how we use some of our other offensive linemen. So this is actually a list of the top centers in the National Football League if you ask PFF. Somebody used to be a Dallas Cowboys on here. His name is Connor McGovern. They got him listed at the 6th best center in the National Football League. Now remember, I have not watched all the snaps from all these people. I ain't watched Creed Humphrey. That's a lot of fucking snaps. I cover Dallas Cowboys. I cover the Dallas Cowboys, man. I watch the Dallas Cowboys. So I ain't watched all these folks' snaps and stuff like that. But he was a Pro Bowler last year, and he does anchor one of the better lines in the National Football League. So my question to you, Lou, do you feel that we give a lot of our other developmental offensive linemen real chances to make it here? Because it's not just Connor McGovern. When Connor Williams left, he got all pro consideration before he had the injury. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Biadasz is still playing good football for the most part. So my question is, do we really give these other guys opportunities to develop before we move on from them?
No.
Part of me want to say no, the other part of me want to say yes. Yeah, it's a condition, and it ties back with the front office. We mix business with pleasure. You know what I'm saying? And we keep people for too long. If we would have listened to Starr when Starr said it, we would have Connor McGovern. You know what I'm saying? We would have all this. If we move and let the cogwheel actually turn and get these guys up out of here and let them take over, they won't be like, man, I ain't finna sit here and make $5 million all my life. You know what I'm saying? So I say yes. When it's time, when we finally move on, they'll give you a shot. But if it's not, they're gonna be like, we still like our guys.
They take too long.
They take too long.
I want to say that, like, do we have any more potential failed finesses coming down the pipeline? Is there anybody who you want to make some money off of before they just leave us in the dust and we have nothing? Because this is what people don't get. When they leave us, they leave a void too. So now you're not getting nothing for them, and you got to replace them. Like, that's a double L right there. That's a double L. So we got to do better at that. Like, if you sense that you're not going to pay this guy, if you sense that he's not going to re-sign with you or some type of tension there, you need to be shopping this man. Real talk.
Yeah, we forgot Connor Williams. Yeah, you right now, there's nobody on the. Yeah, Deron Bland's probably the biggest one.
And really, you can't say that until
Ooh,
you know.
Sam Williams is a good one too.
I-
When Sam Williams he gonna ball out this year, he gonna be gone.
I think it's like, and y'all know I mess with Slam, but it look like either way, it don't matter if he ball out or he don't play well, he's gone.
He gone.
Yeah.
So
He
I just
either
don't
gonna
see
play
a
his
way.
out of Dallas positively or negatively. He gonna be too good to stay and play for peanuts, or he gonna be too bad for them want to give him a contract.
He gonna go to a Super Bowl contender, right? Watch.
Yeah. And the other thing I was gonna say about Bland, the only reason that you can't say Bland right now is because they are publicly sending all these shots at Trayvon Diggs and make him feel like he ain't gonna be here. Like they need him. They need him right now. But it seems like the moment that this season's over with, that Trayvon Diggs is gonna be the one they move. They take way too many shots at that boy.
I don't know. I feel like they both gonna be gone. You know how the Cowboys do. This is why I'm scared. This is why I'm scared.
Bland and Diggs?
Because one, they being shysty with Diggs, you know what I'm saying? And then with Bland, we got Pickens. So Pickens, then for me, he didn't move up the totem pole for paying. We still got to pay Tyler Smith. It's just too. When people getting paid, I get nervous because they want to play around with people's money, and I'm afraid they're gonna be trying to do that. They already trying to do it with Bland right now. Hey, you want to play this in the nickel corner? You can play nickel corner, and he looking at me crazy like. No, like
in a contract year.
In a contract year,
to move to the slide.
He know he gonna get short on them nickels too. Like he gonna get a few less nickels if he go to nickel corner.
Same thing with Micah. We're dealing with Micah right now. We ain't used fully what Micah's supposed to be because Micah looking at DN looking like I want to make $20 million more. Yeah, versus linebacker.
If you paid Micah the $40+ million, you could play him anywhere at that point.
So answer me this.
Be incentivized to do whatever you want at that point.
This a good segue right now. So far as Micah Parsons go, I want to ask y'all this. If he do play more linebacker this year, are y'all going to hate him out for not having as many sacks? Because it's possible.
He still
Hell no.
It's possible.
I think he will
I want
not.
him to be an impactful player.
Yes.
If he impactful, if he's going crazy left and right, chasing down defenders from sideline to sideline and pressuring the quarterback, if he's just an all-star, if he hooping, I ain't got nothing to say about Michael. But I know how shallow some of our fans is. They gonna be like, oh, he only had 9 sacks.
Yeah.
Or he did this, he did that. So I want to know how y'all feel about that because his stats could suffer a little bit. I ain't saying they will, but it's a possibility with him playing off ball though.
But they won't suffer because even if he don't have the sacks, he'll have the tackles.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we
He might
need.
have the picks.
He can have 100 tackles this year, and that's what I'm trying to. He can be our LT. I think he could be better with LT in terms of like you using him dynamically. I ain't talking about impact. Shout out to LT. He's a dog. But I'm saying like Mike is that bigger than LT, and probably faster than LT. He can be all over the field and be a nuisance. A real problem. I would hate to play this man in Madden. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing open.
And I'll say this, your run defense is probably going to be better with Michael Parsons playing off the ball because you can get bigger along the defensive line by plugging in Nealon or plugging in one of these true defensive ends. Now you have size, and then you got Michael Parsons back there, especially when DeMarvin Overshawn gets back. If you got them patrolling, hitting those holes, and they will be able to set the edge too and get out there to make any play you want. They'll run anything down. You're not even scared. You can play your base package with Michael Parsons and DeMarvin Overshawn. You ain't really got to go to nickel sometimes.
And that's a good point right there because think
Murray
about it. Like you said, you got Izaraku right down. You can play Izaraku and Sam. And then let Michael be on the linebacker, Overshawn.
Fowler?
Man, we'll be fast and crazy. Yeah, you can have Fowler out there. Fowler and Sam Williams.
You can go to 3-4.
Then have Izaraku coming in and out.
You technically could.
You can go to a 3-4.
I looked at Easy. He was standing up a lot.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're going to do that. Mike is going to be the Sam backer. I mean, he's going to be on the strong side, if anybody don't know. Strong side is where the tight end going to be. So we can have him, pressing up on them big tight ends, helping out our safety and everything. You have him lined up over there.
Marvin Overshawn probably play the wheel then, right?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he a perfect wheel.
That's gonna be one of my assignments. When I go to Cali this August, I'm focused on seeing do Izaraku's strength translate. That's what I want to see because I know he got the bag for it. If that dude coming out there popping these boys, I'm telling you, bro, he gonna go crazy his rookie year. If his strength translate, I feel like he gonna go crazy.
That
You
nose.
right. You
That's
right,
why-
SCFO.
that's why
We need a
that's why
dog.
That's why we need that nose,
We need
man.
that. You know who finna run a mean 3-4 on us? I'm scared.
Who?
Giants. It's gonna be nasty.
They
They
Brian
D line
Burns.
gonna be crazy.
They already
They
got
go-
Dexter Lawrence.
That's what I'm saying. That's a
Brian
nose.
Burns,
Jalen
Abdul
Carter.
I'll have
Abdul
Abdul. I have
Carter.
Abdul over there standing up too. I'll have all three of them
You
defensive
don't
ends
know,
out there.
and you don't know who. You don't know who coming. You don't know who dropping. Figure it out. Figure it out.
That's
dog.
gonna be a nasty man. Hey, y'all better watch out for New York, man. Defensively,
New York
Defense,
always
they gonna be lit. They gonna be a better team this year.
yeah, they are.
Not good enough to beat us, but we better not walk in there playing around. I say that.
Listen, they got Malik Neighbors still.
Oh,
This-
oh,
this is-
I
this is
forgot about
disrespectful.
Malik ass
And you
shit.
finna go into that game with no corner.
Cornerless.
and they ain't got Daniel Jones no more. You know, we always can count on
Russell-
Daniel Jones gonna throw
No,
us.
So you say we cornerless, so we got a circle going in there.
dog, we might have to
No
win.
corners of a table.
I think we'll win that game. We're gonna have to put up some points. We're gonna win that game like 40-28 or some shit. They gonna score some points.
Or our defense go stupid.
Yeah, one of the two. Like they might be able to get to Russell Wilson and rattle him or something. They might get a strip sack. But if we don't get turnovers, this is a game you're gonna have to win 40-28.
That's gonna be. An
I
ugly
don't
game.
believe much in the Russ though. I ain't into the Russ guy no more. I think he's lacking.
I think he's better than what they had.
He's
And-
much better than what they had.
Yeah.
And with
I
the
get you
scheme
that.
and the players that they have, cause they got personnel. They just couldn't execute.
They got good run game too. I like their running back. I ain't gonna lie. Trace.
Yeah, he kind of got some little.
and they got
juice to him.
scatter boo boo too.
Yes, boo boo.
Scatter
Yeah,
boo-boo.
boo-boo. Yeah, boo-boo.
See, I think they looking for another Brandon Jacobs or something.
Yeah, they trying to have a
They
1-2
trying to
punch.
remake that Brandon Jacobs hard running type stuff, but we'll see what happens for him.
Y'all think Izzy is a whatchamacallit?
McConnell, see, he may be a wild card. I think he's gonna be a hybrid. You know, so he had in his draft, we had a lot of hybrid safeties. You know, that can play safety and corner. So if he can come play some corner for us, that could be huge.
I like
I'm gonna tell you straight up, of course, like a lot of our awards get covered up with turnovers. Like if you think about it, even throughout the last couple years, everybody moved the ball on us. Everybody do. But fortunately, we'll get a turnover every now and then. Like how many 3-outs? I guarantee you, we was one of the worst 3-and-out teams for a long time. We don't get them. We don't get 3-and-outs. We get turnovers.
Yep.
Or we hold them to a field goal. Like that, they gonna get something.
Giants
What
game.
Denzel said, I'm leaving here with
something.
something.
With
They
something.
leaving here with
But to
something
your point,
when they going up against our defense.
to your point, 2023 opener against the Giants. They went all the way down the field, then had like a bad snap, and they ended up in like a sack. They kicked the field goal, it got blocked, and then we scored. And then
See
down
that?
And then all hell broke loose.
All
then.
hell
Then
broke loose.
don't forget the Black Cat game. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
yeah.
We get our ass whooped that
We was
game.
finna lose, and then the Black Cat walked across, and then everything was better. You know?
Then last year? Was that the last year we were struggling versus the Giants? Remember that was an ugly game. We was just in there, just,
20-15.
man. And Neighbors he was doing his thing and everything
It was
like.
like that, bro. We
Yeah.
know that. Tuck,
We
you
couldn't-
know that. We
we
know
couldn't
that.
block.
We couldn't do shit.
But
We
we just gotta, you know, push that to the side.
Only saving grace right now
Yeah.
is that the Giants don't got good corners either.
They don't. But we gotta block. If we can block this year, we can tear that ass up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, Tuck, let me holler at Tuck real quick. How do you go about it when it's your draft kid? How do you hate on them and not hate on them?
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Malik Neighbors, you know we
Yeah.
love Malik. I don't
Yeah.
want
I
him to
just
do
know we
well,
couldn't
but
get
I
him.
want him to do well. I don't know.
I was more on Neighbors, but I did love Malik. Yeah.
That's what we talking about, Malik Neighbors.
No, I was more on Thomas.
Ryan
Oh
Thomas.
yeah.
Ryan Thomas
Yeah.
was my guy, man.
Yeah.
Thomas is my guy, bro. For sure.
See, I liked it all
I
along, but
knew Malik Neighbors would go too early, so I had my eyes.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. So I liked the Thomas and Harrison. I liked it, bro. That whole wide receiver class was crazy.
Hey, listen,
But Tuck, you got to give me some pointers, man. You the draft guru right here, man. I got to know what you do. What's your method? Do you hate on them fully, or do you do you cheer for them secretly? Like, what you do?
He was like, man, I
don't
told
hate on
him.
I just keep them real.
Yeah. Y'all better double him.
I'm talking about. See, it's different now, Tuck, because he's in our division though. That's what I'm
He still
saying.
ain't gonna hate on
You
him.
kinda gotta hate on him
he
a little
just
bit.
ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Just change the subject, like.
Yeah,
shit.
just like, hey man, we gonna lock Malik Neighbors down. Like, man, you know the weather's out there is nice.
Just make a statement and then change the subject, like shit.
Like hey, Malik Neighbors, man, Trayvon Diggs gonna hold him to 0 catches. Man, you know I had some fire ass pieces last night.
But think about it though. Who are you gonna deploy for Malik Neighbors right now on this team?
2 niggas.
We gonna just double that dude and
We
blitz.
the
We
same-
gonna blitz Russ ass.
Did we see Bland? Did we see Bland on him at all?
We
You don't want to see that.
We don't need to see that.
I don't want to see that.
I think Bland just struggled with them bigger receivers.
The same way.
Bro, if you
Is it-
like
is-
that, bro, Bland ain't gonna be able to do it.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
telling you,
question.
bro.
Let me ask you a question. Are you going to go into the Minnesota game, leaving the run Bland 1-on-1 with Justin Jefferson?
Oh hell!
Okay.
No,
Then
hell!
we know for a fact that that's
hell.
a big receiver.
See,
I mean,
Malik,
he is
Malik
big,
ain't got
but-
that level of respect yet because of where he been. But ability-wise, man, come on, bro. That dude like that.
The same. Listen, when we go to the Giant game, the same way that they played us last year, where they just double team CeeDee Lamb and dared somebody else to beat us, I'm playing the Giants just like that.
I ain't too proud to do it either.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, I ain't scared of no Jalen Hyde.
Exactly.
Who else they got? They got the same receiver over there, right?
Slayton.
The boy from
Yeah,
Kentucky.
they have Slayton,
Kentucky.
Wardell. What's his name? I said
like
Wardell.
Wardell
Robinson.
Wandale
Robinson
Robinson.
kind of hard.
He'll get you a good 39.
Look, Willie Stovall said, just suck your teeth and turn the other direction when we talk about the draft kids. Like, you know, it's a beautiful day out here. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
We
My
do.
boy said we need Siobhan Rebel to be a dog early. Do you think that Siobhan Rebel gonna be there? How? I'm gonna ask everybody. I'm gonna let Tuck answer too. I'm gonna ask y'all. How soon is Siobhan Rebel playing?
You see how much pressure we putting on them, though?
I know.
I
Dang.
hate that, bro. I really do. I hate that. I really.
We
How
need
soon
him
is
to
he
be a dog early, too.
The best unofficial news I heard is that he tore the ACL completely, so it should heal
It
back.
was clean,
It was a clean tear, which is a good thing. So it'll heal back, quickly and better.
Yeah.
But he ain't have an MD telling me that, so I'm just say that, bro.
That's what you heard.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
that's what I heard.
What about you, landlord? How soon do you think he'll be back? Week 1. We're gonna go in like variables of like 4 weeks.
I
Week
mean,
1,
going off
week
of the diagnosis and going off of what they saying, I mean, they saying he gonna be ready week 1. They saying he gonna be ready for camp, right?
He said
Yeah.
he pup, but they gonna rush him. I hope he going to pup. I hope that they put him on the pup. He gotta miss at least
Pup,
a
the
week.
6 games, ain't it?
I think so. Hope so.
Man, I hope he ain't on pup. Shit, we gonna be looking ugly around here.
That's why you gotta hold that. That's why you gotta hold the Elam steps up, dog. The guy that
If the one person that can save us all really is Kalen Carson.
no, he can't.
He's the top. He's the Tyler Guyton.
They
If
trying
he-
to say he was hurt last year.
They trying to say that if he can
I
have a
told
miracle,
y'all,
he can
you
save
can
his whole.
you can use an injury excuse for everybody every year, bro. Like, we just decide who we want to believe because we be fond of certain players and not fond of other players. Like, let's be honest with our analysis, bro. Sometimes we be like, well, he was hurt because we fond of the player. But we don't give everybody that same injury excuse, bro, because we can't. So after a while, you just got to evaluate what you did on that field. I'm sorry. Like, I don't need you to be admirable. I need you to be capable. I need you to be productive. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, if you can't be productive, if you can't play up to the level that I need you to be, you need to sit down, bro. I'm sorry.
His feelings were hurt is crazy.
I know what game hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
That Baltimore game.
The only thing that was that nigga. Listen,
Pissed him off again. I know. Just thinking about it. Yeah, you remember that catch? That catch was insane, boy. That,
not like dog. Like it was a regular catch.
and
It's
he,
like hold on. Can I'm gonna go to Kayla Carson. Hell no, I'm gonna pull this up.
Stovall, you got to relax. I know he ain't said nothing like that.
What he said?
He said, I think he meant Fisher said Rebel was one donut away from a defensive end,
He
though.
did
So
say
he
that.
that big?
He did
Damn.
say that. He did say that.
we just saw a picture of him. He didn't look that big.
That was Siobhan Rebel said. That what he said about Siobhan Rebel. He was being hyperbolic though, man.
Well,
I'm sure he was, but good Lord.
Damn.
Funny. He a big corner, but he ain't that damn big.
Yeah, I'm doing a study on him right now. I ain't gonna lie. He got some issues. I ain't gonna lie. He got like
He got issues because I know me and Boss talked about this.
yeah, he got terrible hips. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, any type of in a route. Oh yeah, he getting left. And in zone, he don't look good in zone. He get lost in zone.
That's
He's
the
just
thing.
long as hell.
We're gonna play zone this year, bro.
We're gonna play zone, but somebody gotta teach you how to play. Cause you'll see it on film. He won't get as deep. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll lose the receiver, like, and the receiver the only threat over there in his zone. Like, dog, get sticky on him. You know what I'm saying? And the dude be running right past him. Like, what are you doing? You got the deep third on cover 3. What you doing?
Facts.
So that's the only thing. Now, if it's underneath, he gonna come hit your ass. You know what I'm saying?
I like our corners, the ball hawks, at least with their eyes to the quarterback. I think that'll help us. We just gotta run the zone right, bro.
He ain't gonna get no picks on.
I ain't talking about that dude. I'm talking about,
I was just saying he got Savion Williams hands. He ain't getting no picks.
He had a couple of them though.
I'm finna run to the restroom, then I'm finna play this Kalen Carson shit. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, man.
Don't do it.
We doing this shit. Give me 2 seconds.
He ain't a pain freak, man. He like to feel pain. He like to feel pain. He go back and watch the terrible games and stuff. Like, no, I'm just watching specific stuff because I'm looking for something. I don't want to watch the whole game.
That is the crazy part. Yes, you're right. Kalen Carson film was better than Shavon Ruffles. That's the crazy thing. Cause Shavon on film, boy, I'm telling you, boy.
Kalen had a good start too when his rookie year though. You remember he kept getting his hand on the ball and stuff. Like he had a good start to it. I don't know what happened to him.
I think that Baltimore game really wasn't it. What's the receiver name? He fucked up his confidence, man. He messed him up. I'm blanking
what game it was.
It was number 4 from Baltimore. I'm blanking on his name.
You talking about Zay?
I think Zay.
Shit, Zay gonna cook a lot of folks.
Cause he didn't get killed versus the Saints, right? That was the safeties.
People forget that was one of my draft guys. I said he was gonna be nice.
Zay Flowers.
That boy jumped out there, number 1 receiver. As a rookie down there, he took that over. So he didn't know that was one of my draft guys.
Who?
Zay Flowers.
Oh, you were rocking with Zay.
Yeah.
You were rocking with Zay for sure.
Shout out to Rogue in the building, man. I know you late. He said they got span 4 that tight end 1 reps today. Y'all, what y'all think about that? I think, like I said, Shotty talks about it, bro. So let's not look too far into it. You know what I'm saying? Shotty telling you that he likes to mix it up like that. And, it's a good little tactic to get the best out of your players, but, at the same time, you need your best players to get the most reps still, though,
Yeah, he got a spirit, bro. Yeah, he gonna replay the scene, the murder scene.
I mean, fuck Kalen Carson.
Man, it's insane.
So anyway, this is live footage. This ain't the play. This is just him not being able to cover anybody. He's in zone. It wasn't really even his man. He made the tackle. So good job. This just 12 little plays of Kalen Carson being out there when stuff happens.
Oh, it was 12 plays? God, dog. He got broke that early?
Just 12 plays. There it go.
There it is right there. It wasn't even him. It was Aguilar. Oh, my God. It was Nelson Aguilar. That's a damn shame.
Aguilar, the dude who went famous for not catching the ball.
Not catching the ball.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
Hold on. I done messed up.
Nah, yeah,
crazy work.
No more results after that.
He didn't get no results.
I got to go back, man. Do you know how hard it was to find footage of a man named Kalen Carson?
You can type in his name. Search player.
I'm just changing everything around. I made it simple.
That was a piss poor tackling effort too.
I'm trying to go back to that play.
That was a routine out route, bro.
Routine. Play result is a.
And no, I'm not being a hypocrite judging corners off of tackling, but I mean, they throw the ball. If you give up a catch, you need to be tackling then.
Yeah,
I think we can all agree on that rule.
You were talking about tackling the run game and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta tackle the dude to catch the ball.
If you gave up that that catch, sir, as a cornerback, you should be tackling.
He said Mike McCarthy.
He said, get him out of there, man.
This is it. Receipt. Here it go. How did you miss this tackle?
He came in so high, then wrap up, then
Out
go
of
left to
control.
right. He closed his eyes. That's what happened.
He like, please go down.
That boy closed his eyes, man. Nah, he did a scoot. He scooted on film. I don't want.
He didn't do nothing that he's supposed to do when you getting trying to tackle. He did none of those.
I wonder if
Look at him.
That's,
Oh,
the
that's
first
a
a
good
better
ass
tackle.
tackle
There
right
you
there.
go. God,
That's
dog,
a
every
good ass
time.
tackle right there. That's what we
What's
need.
crazy is he could tackle at Wake Forest.
Yes, he's a physical ass corner. That's what he love to do.
That's what we need right there. I like that.
Funny thing is, he didn't even get beat deep none this season, and that's what we worried about.
Sign me up for that tackle right there.
Let's see what happens on display. Nothing. Oh, that's not even his fault. He's not even in the play. This is just completions while Kalen Carson's on the field. That's all this is.
That boy search completions.
This completions when Kalen Carson's on the field.
That man is bro. He hilarious, dog. This man filter. He didn't even filter plays.
Just like he's somewhere not doing his job. Completions to Kalen Carson. That's all I need.
They gonna show this zoom in while he's standing on the sideline. Like, he was close enough.
Screen, that ain't got nothing to do with him. He sure ain't in the play though. He on the other side of the field. Probably.
He said Henry. Derrick Henry gave him a welcome to the NFL stiff arm.
Oh,
No,
Lord.
that's a murder scene. We don't need to see that.
We damn sure they're gonna be in the run plays. I hope it's in the run plays.
That's gonna be 30,000 run play. That's what they did to us. Or is
Man,
this-
look at
see?
those weak
God.
efforts of tackle right there.
They like shit. That's Derrick Henry.
They just touched him and fell down. My 7 players just put their hand on him and fell.
I would have told his knees up, man.
Oh yeah, I'm going low.
I'm going what?
Boy, wait. I'm gonna get ran over, but you coming down. We gonna chop this wood.
I'm not letting that shoe screen go. I promise you.
See, that's how you tackle, man.
But they
say-
said Diz can't tackle though.
They say
so,
that
you know.
man pounced on that man. He was on that man entire back.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if anything else bad happens. Oh, this is probably a touchdown. Nope, this not the play. He made this the
Good
next
tackle.
play. The
Good
next
Good
play,
ass tackle.
I don't
the
think he
next play is
flicks.
the touchdown.
I like that. Hey, let's go then,
'Cause
Caleb.
It's not on him either. It's on Donovan Wilson. I know
Oh, yeah, we know that.
it's on.
Oh, he
Damn, Tuck.
Tuck was at the game.
Tuck got the strength of 10 men to be able to watch that shit. Oh,
What he said.
sheesh.
He said he was at the game right here.
He was there.
Man, how did you feel when they start making that run at the end?
Boy, that's when people were talking about the A gap. We like the noses are fine. I'm like, did y'all watch the Baltimore game? They came right out of halftime, right at the A gap.
Hey, man. What the hell we gonna do with Damone Clark, man?
Shit, pray for him.
I mean, they say he doing better, and Eberflus is a whisperer. So I ain't gonna lie, if he can fix him, hey.
Yeah, so that was pretty much sealed the game. But yeah, Kalen Carson really only had a few bad plays in the passing game. He only had a few bad ones in that entire thing. He said, "Pause, Henny. He was on that man entire back. Come on." Hey, he said, "I sat in the stands to watch this shit." Listen, Tuck.
That he took the strength of 10 men.
I just pray for Tuck sometimes, man, because he don't deserve it.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all can call me what you want. Look, I live in Alabama, okay? If I put my money to go see the Dallas Cowboys, I need me a cupcake game. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna go against my will this year though, cause it's too many good games. So I need a guaranteed dub. I'm the type of fan that it's gonna literally piss me off, and it could mess up my whole time there. So I don't want to do that to myself. That's all I'm saying.
Tuck said fans left, then Dak came back balling. Defense said, "Nah, not today," just like in Green Bay. Hey, well, that is something we never talk about. The Dallas Cowboys scored on 3 straight possessions in the middle of that game,
And they
scored-
gave him up.
Yeah, and the defense gave points right back because they scored a touchdown right before halftime. They kicked the field goal right out of halftime, and then they scored another touchdown. So they scored. It was only 16 points because they went for 2 when they didn't get it. But they scored 3 times on 3 straight possessions, and it was still a blowout.
Y'all know Dak the only quarterback that get garbage time yards when the score is like 7 or one score possession game, and that's still garbage time for them. So you know.
Yeah. Like they said, this was garbage time. We lost by 3 points. The defense
Yeah.
got to stop. We probably win this game with the way the Dak offense was playing.
If your defense can at least keep you in the game, like your defense supposed to give you life, like give you a couple of more extra men, you know, like on Mario, like extra men. I need a few extra men. I messed up, okay, boom. That don't mean you lay down. I messed up. You hold up. And now you done gave us a couple of possessions to get our rhythm going. And now we finna go crazy. Like, when you sit up there and just get scored on, that just deflate the whole team.
The entire
It deflate the whole team.
So I got a question for y'all. Have y'all watched Miles Sanders at all?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have.
It's not much to watch. Honestly.
It's not. That's what I was saying. That man was getting I saw that man get a jet sweep.
That nigga got 55 carries.
He got a jet sweep. But they lined him at the slot and gave him a jet sweep.
You can watch that film at the red light.
They said that ain't your backfield. That's Chuba Hubbard backfield. That's what they were saying.
Apparently they did say that because they did that man any kind of way.
I was saying Chuba Hubbard came and took that man's job, like absolutely, like disrespectfully.
Hold on, this I guess it'll take 4 minutes. I mean, like 3 minutes then. I guess it'll take 3 minutes to watch this little shit. Hold on, yeah, 55 plays. This shit gonna go by in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Hold on. I don't think I still got the whatchamacallit though. Hold on.
You finna watch it now?
I'm just gonna put some of it up there before we get
I'm about to say, I'm gonna have to,
I know you got a life. I mean, not really.
He said, you know,
I'm gonna have to get up out of here in a second. I get up at 4 a.m. every morning.
I know.
Early in the morning.
Yeah.
Early.
It's different over here.
Tim Duncan, they used to sit him out.
Load management. I'm the first content creator with load management. That's me.
I tied in with the first round pick, and they already had Cole Kmet.
They got Colston Loveland.
Yep.
Oh, that boy got no vision.
I used to like Swift at one point. And some motherfucking me, Starbucks. He gonna be all right.
Yeah, I'm back.
You said they hype. If we gotta see if they got the Detroit O-line coach. If you do,
Tuck said this is what we supposed to be. Not on NCAA and be down. Your ass is finna throw the ball, bro. All that running shit go out the window quick.
Lou, you turned to fucking Peyton Manning on the stick.
Oh, you talking shit now? Okay,
but look.
Actually, I'll stay running the ball. I'll commit to it a little bit because I can't pass too much. I'm gonna throw a pick.
I throw that bitch all game.
It depends, man.
I'm crazy.
I seen you start heaving that hole depending on what the score is.
Oh, depending on actually who I got. If I got Washington State, they got the air raid offense. That's how.
See, look what you just said. It depends on who you got.
I mean, that's their offense though. They got air raid. They got 2 run plays. If I'm Mike McCarthy,
you got?
They got 2 run plays inside zone, outside zone.
Who do you got on your team?
So you talking for the Cowboys?
For the Cowboys?
Yes. Who you got?
Oh, look, man. Hold on, man. It's a touchdown.
Man.
You got wide receivers, sir. That's what you got.
I'm going to hate it. And we not built to throw the ball. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't trust this team to scheme pass plays.
Are we built to run the ball?
We are like...
We ain't built for shit, huh?
We are a ham sandwich. We are just missing ingredients to be fully. We got a run first coaching staff with a pass first personnel.
Yeah.
Hey, so look what Tuck said. Tuck understand where I'm coming from. He picking up what I'm putting down. He said they not Dak throwing 30+ time opening night.
Man,
bet it now. I bet money. Watch what I tell you.
I'm gonna have to break bread and go talk to Dak at a game.
Let me ask you this, Lou.
30 times ain't a lot if you're running 70 plays.
Yeah, 30 ain't a 30.
What a money went this offseason.
To Dak Prescott and the wide receivers.
No, but
I rest my case.
Look, we fighting the Joneses.
Hey, y'all watch Rush Hour 2. What that boy Chris Tucker said? He said, "Follow the rich white man, dog." And that nigga, it led him right
to the sword. No, he said follow the happy rich white man too. That boy, he said that boy was snickling, giggling, boy.
Oh man. And shit, they honked his ass on that plane. They figured that shit out.
Yeah. But man, I'm not finna have these nightmarish runs from Miles Sanders hunt me in my dreams.
They gotta find because one, they want to be a physical run team. So I don't know how they're gonna do it currently.
With Miles Sanders, that was never his game.
That's what I'm saying. And people are saying like, okay, I don't think we have any power backs on this team. I mean, Maffa, sure. Lukey is our only hope, and I need Lukey blocking.
Man, we gonna wrap this up. 'Cause I know landlord trying to sneak out the back door.
Yeah, I'm doing the Homer Simpson meme right now.
Until next time, on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, man.
Y'all give y'all final thoughts, man. Then we'll wrap this up. I'm gonna keep playing this while y'all talk.
Final thoughts on
Life, man.
on life. Well, I'll say this. The Cowboys, they done put together a pretty decent team right now. And like we said, we close. I feel it. But we got to fix some things. And then we can really, really have this conversation. Like, right now, I feel like we can be successful to a certain degree, but if we going to be too player dependent, like we going to be dependent on Dak to make sure he ball out every single week. We're going to be dependent on CD going crazy every week, George Pickens going crazy every week. We're going to be too dependent on our stars if we don't address some of these voids that we got on this football team. So that's why it's so important to make sure the Joneses address this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely need a more, what can I say, a more appealing running back. We need a running back that's easier on the eyes, because this is Bird Box right here. This is killing me. So we need a running back that's easier on the eyes, far as on the field, no Diddy. But, we need a running back that can serve the purpose that we've been looking for the whole time, that we skipped the draft with, we skipped free agency with. We need to just go ahead and I think the best shot we got is to find a young guy who we feel like we could project to be great or good, and just steal him or trade for him for a little, a couple pieces of paper or something, and bring him on over and see let the best man win in his running back room. But I'm not a fan of no running back by committee, because if you got that many running backs, you ain't got no running backs, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. Starting with the running back, I'm finishing up a video right now on it. If you look back on our history, running back committee does not fit the Dallas Cowboys. We always had a guy, and somebody leading them off and somebody helping them out. So I want to run the ball. I want to be as balanced as possible, because I'm trying to do what I can to get to the Super Bowl. And I feel like half of Cowboy Nation is just, okay with the Joneses are just competing, which is annoying because we so close. It's only like 2 or 3 more moves, and I'm really set. I'm already excited for this team. I really can't go to the game because my money is funny and my credit won't get it. But yeah, what reference is that? That's from a show. But we close. I wish we just make the moves. We need a good power running back, because they keep saying it. The OC is saying it, the head coach, even a running back coach, who coached Alvin Kamara and Austin Eckler. So even though they're not power backs, them guys did run hard. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my final word.
And mine, man, is this. I completely agree with my boy Landlord and Lou. The Dallas Cowboys is the franchise that really popularized the running back position. You had Tony Dorsett back in the gap. You had Emmitt Smith, the NFL's all-time leading rusher. You had Ezekiel Elliott, which you spent a 4th overall pick on, that won multiple scoring titles, going over 300 carries multiple times. And we see you talk about a running back by committee approach, man. Like, I ain't never been for it. Really, that's the only reason why I was not in on Nick Chubb, because Nick Chubb is no longer a 3-down back. And if you go get Nick Chubb, you're still, committing to a committee. So that's really why I was out on that. I want the Dallas Cowboys to go and call about James Cook. I want the Dallas Cowboys, I wanted them to spend their 3rd-round pick on Caleb Johnson.
Now, you know how dope we'll be if we would have went and got Alvin Kamara, bro. So I'm sorry. I ain't mean to interrupt, but I'm just
dope
thinking.
Would be if we got Rico Dowdle right now?
I'll take Rico Dowdle with this shit.
Keep cooking, Hen. I ain't mean to interrupt you, though, but go ahead.
Man. God is amazing. Because, listen, you spent 35 hours. You and Lou got PTO at this point from doing shows. And how much y'all done worked with me. So I appreciate y'all. Don't even trip on it. But, man, like the Dallas Cowboys, you're too much of a story franchise to be up here talking about Javonte Williams. You're too much of a story franchise to be talking about the ghost of Miles Sanders. You too much of a story franchise to want to have the fumbleitis carrying Jadon Blue on your roster. Phil Maffa, Those aren't no damn lead backs, man. Make the trade. You listen. You spend a lot of time and care in addressing the wide receiver 2 position. Even at times where I didn't agree with it, you made a trade to go get an Amari Cooper in the building. When you had Amari Cooper, you spent a first round pick to get CeeDee Lamb. You ain't need no wide receiver at the time, but he was there, and you made sure that Dak Prescott had an additional weapon. After that, you went 1 year without having a real wide receiver 2, and you made a trade for Brandon Cooks. He ended up not being that guy no more, but at least you cared enough to bring in a former first round pick with a lot of seasons of production in here to try and stabilize the wide receiver room. And now you traded for George Pickens. I just want that same kind of care and approach taken for the running back position, man. That's all I want. If you willing to give up a second round pick for a wide receiver, give up a fourth round pick. You love giving up fourth round picks, man. You burn fourth round picks every year. Give up a fourth round pick for a running back that nobody else wants. It's in a deep running back room, man. Go get us a real back at this point, man. That's my only thing I gotta say, because everything else is fine. Dak Prescott gonna throw for like 40 touchdowns this year. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens will have great seasons. Your offensive line is much improved. Your defense gonna get a bunch of sacks. They're gonna be improved, rushing the passer and playing defense in totality. If you get a running back and a one tech, I'm saying Dallas Cowboys can go all the way. If not, you're just gonna be all right. You're gonna go to the first round of the playoffs. You're gonna get the dough blow off you like you always do, man.
Yikes.
So that's my final word on it, man. God bless America. I hope he curses the Eagles. You know, like, I just hope that something horrible happens and they can't show up for football games. I hope they
From a football standpoint.
Yeah, I hope they all
no
get
injuries, but you know,
diarrhea right before the game kick off. And there's only one toilet. And
everybody have the worst cramp of their life at the same time.
Yeah, all that other good shit, man. But yeah, all that. But in the words of my brother West Coast Cowboy, never look down because the star is up.